level up.
Yeah.
Shit, I
Me
forgot.
too.
Okay. We should probably do that.
Yeah, it only takes a moment. You can do
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do it on the stream.
Okay.
So, we started. Last week was. Where did the last week start? Was it just? It was pretty much a skeleton fight.
The entrance of the crypt.
Yeah, it started
Right.
at the entrance.
Right at the entrance. Yeah. I guess that seems like so long ago.
I know. I looked at the YouTube playlist and I was like, we played 3 sessions already.
Session 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're doing 4 tonight.
Here's,
Well, we started.
Alright.
here's a
the
macro
entrance.
for you folks that need to level up.
Slid all over the damn place. Got down into the next floor and got to some battles, and we banished evil. Cora did, which was neat. Figured out a puzzle. Then we had we're able to saw some guys get eaten by zombies. Met Biscuit. Met Patty. Discovered that there's according to it's good enough for Biscuit. Just jumped into the poop river
Through the grate.
to the grate, and we were discussing what we were gonna do next, whether it be rest or continue or go get killed by the cat god.
Yeah,
And we rested.
pretty close. That's about it.
Cool.
Did we go ahead and rest?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
That's where we wrapped up, was resting to decide what we were going to do in the morning.
Corey, what's that handout you posted? It won't open for me.
Yeah, same here.
Oops. I didn't mean to do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I did. Also, I forgot my name was. I was like, I don't know that's anyone's real name here. No, I don't know. I put it in like my Roll20's acting crazy. I was trying to do the macro and it's like sending the links.
No, just copy it, paste it.
If you,
I did.
Yeah, if you just copy the 1d20 part and the
Yeah.
and the brackets and repaste and hit enter.
Yeah, it is so weird. Okay, maybe I clicked on something and didn't realize that's what I did.
I don't even know how you directly share a journal link like that without copying it from somewhere and pasting it. But
I don't know either.
But I want to know how. There's a way.
16, 12,
Now there's a way.
9,
Yeah, I wonder if I drag
Not great.
a handout into chat. Well, I have to fucking pop the window out, and I'm not going to do that. Not too bad. You can re-roll. I think, Corey, you can re-roll Wisdom or Strength, and Zuzu, I don't know what barbarians get. Anything, maybe? You can re-roll. Or not re-roll, but roll again, rather.
It's strength and constitution, right?
Constitution. I re-rolled for strength and I got it.
Hell yeah.
You can re-roll anything.
So I got
I-
4 stat points this level.
Fuck yeah, baby. That's awesome.
Nice.
And then I got a D6 or a 6 on my D10, which is pretty dang good.
Nice. So, Corey, your dex certainly goes up. Anything else?
Yeah.
Strength.
No.
Strength or con don't go up.
Strength is 15. Con is 13.
Nope. Yeah, but you can roll again for your wisdom or your strength, but you have to choose now. Which one?
Okay, but here's my question. Do I have to take the one if I roll it again?
It's not a re-roll, it's a roll again. So technically you could level up something twice. Like you could roll your dex again, and if it's a 20, then your dex goes up 2 this level up, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Does that make sense? So you get an additional roll for one of those 2 stats.
For strength or wisdom?
Wisdom being your
Oh,
spell
well-
casting stats.
Yeah, I will do wisdom. Yes. Okay, so I just roll 1d20?
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It took us a while to figure that out the first time we played.
Oh, bad.
We thought it was like a re-roll, and then we realized that it's intended to be an extra roll. Yeah, so
Well, if I needed to get below, it'd be good.
yeah. And then you can roll your hit die as well, which I think is a D8.
And that's a d8.
I think for clerics it's a D8, yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
Ooh.
That's the best thing you could have
HP.
done. So your current and your maximum HP go up by 8 points.
Sick. I have so many hit points. I rolled max when I rolled my first level 2. Yay. Oh, and so I
Both
just changed
Claire.
my deck score to 16, right?
Just up
Okay.
1.
Well, I had the actual number in there. Is that not right?
You whatever your number is, it goes up by 1 because you rolled higher than your current.
Oh, okay, I don't actually change it to the.
No, yeah, it
No.
doesn't go up to the new score.
You don't change it to
Darn,
what you rolled.
my way is better.
You just increase it by 1.
Okay, fine. I wish I
Every
hadn't
level
asked.
you re-roll your stats. That'd be fucking weird as a game.
I thought it was weird, but I was so down when one of them was a 16.
It would just leave you nowhere to go possibly after, like, at level 2, you would be like a level 10 character. You gotta have some.
Well, no, I mean
some
like
regular
re-roll
progression.
all 6, and if they're lower, they go down, and if they're higher, they go up. So all of a sudden, you're a fighter whose strength goes from like 18 to 2. That would be hilarious.
That is terrible. That just doesn't make any sense. Why would your strength fluctuate like that? Anyway, okay.
You got the scabies.
All right, y'all. So think about your goals. Write some goals.
Thought of.
Again, we left you in the chambers outside of the Cat God's sealed crypt near the grate, and your friend Biscuit had descended down through the grate and disappeared. It is... yeah, we resolved all the camping last time, yeah?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's 8 in the morning. Roughly.
I had ladybugs out that I never.
Where did you send them and what to do? What?
I sent them down into the grate to basically verify Biscuit's account if I could.
If they're trying to find the way out through there, it's gonna take them a while. But I don't know if you did it before you camped or not. I can't remember.
I did it before we camped, but it was kind of one of those things where we shouldn't have that much info, because what would have happened is it would have been probably last night when they came back. But I sent them out and never got resolution on what they saw.
I mean, I think that as I recall, they did come back, but you were kind of busy. You didn't have time to ask them questions or something. But you can ask them any questions you want. Yes or no.
I would ask them if that seemed like the way out.
I mean, yeah, I guess they'd probably be gone for hours. If they were able to verify a way out, they were probably gone for like 4 hours or something. I don't imagine the ladybugs are super fast.
No, not even the little flight. Was there anything dangerous down there?
They say yes.
Ooh.
Do you think we'd survive if we went down there?
They don't know.
You'd survive anything, sir.
They make a squiggle. Like they just kind of all crawl in different directions. Some say yeah, some make a circle, some make a line. It's scattered. They're confused.
Okay. Cedric would kind of scowl at the ladybugs, but I don't think he would share that information with the rest of the group necessarily yet.
Okay. So on that note, yeah, write your any goals or change any goals. Same with beliefs, and drop them in the chat.
Got a 5th in the works, but I'm not sure about it yet. It's kind of blank.
Oh shit! That last one. Coming for you already. Those look good.
Is it just me?
No,
We're waiting for Zuzu
Okay.
to ready as well.
a few people. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. No, I was just making sure because I was really into the typing.
That's all right. We're also waiting for some beliefs too. All right, let's see. Cora, I feel like your number
Yeah.
two, your number 2 set a good example for Dieter and Roscoe. It either needs to
A specific.
yeah, something more specific, or it should be a belief. That's, I must set a good
Oh,
example
cool.
for Dieter and Roscoe would be a good belief.
So like an actual thing that I would do. I'm so glad. I love to get clarification on these because I was talking to Andy about how like I'm such a goals person, but I'm not a beliefs person at all in real life. And I was like trying to think, all the beliefs I could think of were like horrible things that people believe in our world that are like wrong. Like that's what makes people bad is like these beliefs.
Yeah, but see,
So I'm like, it's hard for me.
the idea is these aren't supposed to be broad beliefs. They're supposed to be beliefs about the current situation, the campaign, the other people in the party, or the people you're directly dealing with. You know what I mean? So you definitely have beliefs about those things. There's people in your life you don't like or have,
Sure.
you know what I mean, specific feelings
Okay,
about,
cool.
I'm sure. Or specific organizations that are, that you, for some reason you have a personal reason to dislike. Like everybody has that stuff,
Yes.
Especially it's usually if they're currently causing you trouble. But like, think about your character's rivals. Like your beliefs could be about them. They could be about the new people you're with.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. The beliefs especially take like a little bit of practice over time. I feel like even people who do them a lot, like not every belief is like a smash hit, and also it's partly because like it's all about if I can bring it into play in a way that like makes sense, you know what I mean? But sometimes they do, and they like when they do come in, beliefs are some of like the funnest, like best ways to earn XP, I think. But yeah, also part of the writing beliefs and goals is we always like workshop them because we want, first of all, you to get the XP, but second of all, for it to be like making the story and everything else, the role play, deeper, better. Let's see, where was I? Cora, Zuzu. Zuzu, you're number 1. I like it, but I feel like instead of I will gather, I feel like it should be like convince.
Mm-hmm.
Just to keep it more like simple terms.
The reason I avoided convince was because of soup.
Yeah, true. So again, I think you're one about the children. It's been, I don't know if these children slow me down has been a goal for a few sessions, but that might be more
Did
of a...
I change it?
No, I'm talking to Zuzu.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Suzu, I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's okay. I think your number 2 would make a better belief right now than it would a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I really like your number 3 though, Zuzu. I'm excited to see how that one fucking comes to a head. Okay, your third one already?
Yeah, no, it's not very good. It's too broad.
I
It's
will
not. I
find-
was thinking about it
Well, I'm just confused. I will find a reason to be like a purpose.
as a person. Yeah, I was thinking about that. And also, it's like it wasn't. It doesn't. It's not tangible enough. So I think, if anything, that could be translated more easily into a belief.
I think it could be a good
as
belief.
for-
It could also be a goal if it was like maybe worded differently, or like broken down into like maybe smaller increments. You know, big goals sometimes just need smaller steps.
Yeah. I'm gonna be thinking about goals while we play, because
For sure. Yeah, I think that could be a good belief though, or something like that as well. Or maybe something to do with the group. Like these people can help. Like these people are my way of finding purpose beyond survival. Something like that. I don't know.
It's something like that. Yeah, I've already kind of jotted something down for that.
Sure,
But,
sure.
I'll keep developing it.
Let's see.
Is it okay to share my belief again? Because I've added 2.
Yeah,
I
if you update like your belief right now, your goals based on what we're saying, like please drop them again.
I didn't want to spam.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
So Cora and Zuzu, just real quick, I want to talk about your new belief. Cora, yours, I will set a good example for those who need one. I think that's good. I like that you kind of kept it more broad because it could come into play in different ways. But I mean, you don't have to at all. I think it's good as is. But you could change the language from being less goal oriented, like I will, and make it like my purpose is to set a good example, or like I don't know, I believe I should set a good, you can always just phrase it more belief like. Again, it doesn't need to change, but just notes for writing future beliefs. I think it's good as is. And Zuzu, it's pretty much the same thing. Instead of like goal language, I won't let these children slow me down. Yours especially, I think, could be served better by like I don't know, these children aren't worth being slowed down, or something like that. But it's good.
Mhm.
It's good as is. But just think about language. But I think everybody's pretty much there. Everything looks good.
Can I just say, like, my actions should set a good example for those who need one?
Yeah, that's great.
I kept my original still. I just don't think he would have changed that. I added, but
Yeah, beliefs don't have to constantly. They sometimes take a little bit to like really come up or change. And sometimes you'll stick, like I said, not everyone like even comes out to anything. It's always a good roleplay guide though, even if it doesn't like come to a big head, and then it'll eventually change later when something big comes up that you decide your character cares about, Okay, cool. This all looks great. Good job, everybody. So let's jump back into the action. It's morning time. It's pretty well lit in here now. The sun comes down the moon shaft, lights up the dungeon below. The giant cat door is still sealed. The only way up is up the moon shaft to the balcony above, or trying to climb the chute you came up, or down through the grate into the Poo-Poo River. And yeah, I think didn't Biscuit leave before you all like camped or slept for the night? So she's been gone a while now.
All right, we got everything pulled together.
Oh. You're up early? How did everybody sleep?
I mean, I slept just fine.
I think we did all right, boys.
I've had better nights, but I've had worse as well.
Well,
All right, now who's going down first? Let's get on out of here, boys. Just hang tight.
About that. I was thinking last night while I was trying to fall asleep, and I agree with Zuzu. Maybe we should go through the door.
Oh, really?
I mean, he made a fair point. We're here. Well, I can't speak for all of you, but I know why I'm out here. I left home to make my way, build a name for myself, and kind of create my own story instead of telling others. What a better way to do that than to base down this cat god? And I don't know, something he said just really pushed me.
I just can't. I can't imagine part of a story you want to have is putting people who have absolutely no reason to be in danger because your curiosity is getting the better of you. Isn't there a saying about a curiosity and a cat that doesn't end up too well?
Yeah, curiosity killed the cat, and if we're that curious, we'll kill it. Right?
I don't think he's curious.
Yeah,
So-
we're
I
the,
can't.
we're the curiosity in this thing. I thought I made that.
I thought we're the cat.
No, the cat I think is the thing in the door this time.
No.
We're the curiosity.
I think we're both.
I think we
This
are
metaphor
both.
is really just
Hang on.
falling apart.
No, wait a minute. Let me. And she like starts writing in the dirt about. What I'm trying to say is the animal behind there. We don't even know that. I don't think the god is here. I just think there's nothing back there for these boys, and there's nothing back there for me. I'm not a treasure hunter. I'm here to help people, and the way that I'm going to help people is to keep them safe. And I can't keep anybody safe by letting them go deeper into danger that I don't. There's no reason for.
I think Dieter's kind of like rolling out of his little bedroll and like stands up and he's like, is Soup a cat? And he just looks over at Soup, who's like just scratching himself, you know.
Well, Patty was a cat. So maybe
Was.
she gone now. She's safe.
Hey.
We should be with her.
But here's the
So,
thing.
Cora, let me get this straight. If we make it back to Ark City, are you just gonna stay there?
No, I don't have any intention to stay there. I don't mean to sound like I'm trying. I don't mean to run things here. I'm just trying to think about these boys, and they don't have anyone to speak for them.
That is the only thing you seem to have been thinking about this entire time. I realize you are speaking up for those that may not have the power to decide their own fate at this point, but they lost that power long ago.
Well, we made that choice for
I
them when
know.
we kidnapped them.
We didn't kidnap them.
Well, we
kind of
Are-
sailed
liberated
away.
them.
We have saved them from sure death on a battlefield.
Well, kidnap, that's just the thing we say where I'm from. If somebody
I
go
mean,
on with somebody.
yeah.
Kidnap, he kidnapped me, took me to the shopping mall.
That
You
is
know, that's
not.
what we say.
I'm sorry. That is.
Bizarre?
It is a rather bizarre turn of phrase to use for what happened.
Well, it's kind of a dark place where I'm from, but things that you just can make a humor out of things is just part of it, So you mind if I come and kidnap you and it's just a thing. So what I meant was we didn't ask them when they put on our team, and we didn't ask them when we took off what they wanted to do. We just took off, and
I
we
don't
took them away
care.
from their
At
home.
this point, I don't care.
Well,
They would
can I
still
try
be slaves
arguing?
without us. And if you want to go down that sewer with the boys, feel free. But I have spent half my life in servitude to another and already lost most of it by good years. And this seems to be one of the greatest opportunities ever placed before me. And who knows if the cat god is actually behind there, or if they have trapped the cat god. Maybe, they've seemed to have sealed the doors. Maybe we'll be its savior. Who knows about this stupid cat cult and what they claim.
I'm sorry. Now, if I recall correctly, This cat god is not centralized to this location at all. It's more widespread than that. Where did the assumption come from that there's any god at all lying in here when really, to all other perspective, it's just a tomb?
There's certainly
mean,
not a god back
exactly.
there. I thought that was a metaphor.
Now, if you're telling me you
that's
think-
what that crazy old woman was spouting, was that there was some sort of creature in there.
Oh,
Yes,
now there's no
Yeah,
need for
crazy.
name calling. Oh, you meant her. Yeah. She was different.
Yeah,
I thought you
not
meant
you.
me.
No,
It's
no.
all right. It would be okay. Sometimes, the whole cat thing was a little silly. But anyway, no, what I'm saying is, if you think there might be somebody back there that needs help, that's different. And that's something that I'd be willing to consider. But if it's just all about coming out richer, I don't need riches. Riches aren't what brings me happiness. So I just can't find any reason to do that.
So you are completely destitute as a person. You have no possessions whatsoever. And
The things that I might gain are not worth the things that I might lose. And she gestures to the boys.
okay,
Can I make
then,
2
then
points
you go down the
to
sewer.
this group really quickly,
That is
please?
fine. I'm not going down the sewer.
The-
right now.
The first point I'd like to make is that that door is locked, and there's no
We
way
have
that
keys.
Biscuit was going to know what's behind that door because she only had 1 key. Second, Miss Cora, if you might consider, to get these boys back to their mother, it's going to take some coin. And that's not going to be cheap. I mean, I've made the travel from Ark City to Sarkhan, and it cost me quite a bit. So to move 2 boys there safely is going to be, and then to protect them or to get their mother out is going to take some money. Do you have that kind of money already?
She is looks like she has. This is something that she's been so focused on just keeping them alive. She hasn't thought about, oh,
Like
yeah, you're
logistics.
right, Yeah, and she's just kind of like, well, Dante, I have to be honest, it's just not something I really hadn't considered. And I don't know what I would do. They don't have anything. I mean, I don't want to put them in danger, but I don't want to set them out to die in the desert either.
I think Dieter would kind of stand up at this point again and be like, listen, if you get us to any city, there is no need for you to bring us anywhere after that. If you would find out.
Mommy's talking, honey. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. See, can you get there? You don't have nothing.
It's fine. We've had nothing before, but now I have this sword, and he holds up like a gladiator sword.
Oh, where the fuck did you get that?
He's had it. And he's like, and I told you I can fight for myself.
Perhaps it would be best to leave the boys here, and if we don't come back, into the sewer they go.
No, you can leave Roscoe, but I'm fighting.
Oh,
I
like
like
the
this
spirit.
Dieter. I really like this Dieter.
I
there
love
is
this.
one
I'm
more
sorry.
small detail. The ladybugs. Earlier they told me that it's dangerous down there.
See, so I would be fighting either way.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, here in the third, I never considered there might be somebody that needed help back there either. I don't see how it could be, but these people are crazy, and it's not. I don't. There were those people that were down here earlier, so I guess there was a lot of things I hadn't considered, and I can't make decisions that against their will. If this is what y'all think is best, and she looks for reassurance, at Dieter, is this what you think is best? I'll protect y'all as much as I can. I'll do whatever I can to help everyone here. I want to help. I don't want to be the difficult. I'm just trying to do what's right.
No, it's admirable, I think. We should think of the children, absolutely, but I don't think things were as clear as we had hoped.
And he
I
kind of
don't like the sound of danger down there.
he kind of walks up to Cora and he's like,
Keep them together. I know it seems like they're a rough bunch now at times. I think we can do good together. I think it'll just take time.
I think you're right.
We can do it. I'll stay in the back and protect my little brother.
Don't you do anything stupid in there. If he gets in trouble, or you think that you're outmanned, or you can't you start to feel, just holler out to me. Holler out to somebody.
He just nods
Don't be a hero.
with like a stone serious look on his face.
Okay, so I don't know. This is just like for flavor. I don't actually want to do anything mechanically, but I think that she would like to take her not demon's blood. Oh my gosh, sorry. She would like to take her vial of the holy blood and kind of give him the same battle things that she gives herself.
Nice, yeah. He's super into it.
Cora, don't worry. Because they'll be fine. They've got you watching out for them.
Oh, a tear that touches her a lot. You see that her eyes get misty, and she looks softly at you and gives you a little smile. Thank you. That's very kind, Dante.
Dieter's plus the mother is protecting us now as well.
Somebody's at my
praise
door.
mother.
Okay.
It's me.
Sounds like a dog.
Wouldn't it be really funny if it was me?
It's the mailman. I don't know why he could possibly have. No, sorry.
Charlie's on an iPad standing at your door.
In a mailman outfit.
I will say our mailman in our neighborhood comes late as fuck sometimes. Also, we have 4 mailmen, so that's probably part of it.
Wow. The postal service is failing.
They're all fighting each other.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
They are.
They actually do that. They fight each other for routes. When better routes come up, they all have to have a bidding war.
I mean, you only get as many hours as your route is long, so. My dad was just telling me that his mailman of 15 years is moving up to a longer route because it pays more money.
Yeah.
So what do you think
It's
he
a-
has?
The mailman?
Yeah, what do you think he's bringing him?
Probably a magazine.
I think that's what people get.
Real doll?
Maybe I didn't open it. My birthday's close, so I tried to ignore what it was.
Yeah,
Some junk mail.
so it is a real doll.
Yeah, so definitely. If I get what I asked for this year, God.
I think we've made a decision.
All right.
Yeah, I think Cedric would, kind of say
I have made it clear I'd prefer, all things considered, to take the Great, but as we are part of a team, and I think it's important that we stay together, I've decided to put aside my own ones.
And Zuzu's gonna kind of reach out for the other piece from whoever has it. I know I've got one.
Who picked up
And-
who picked up the other
Oh.
crest?
I already gave it to you, Zuzu. Did you
Oh
lose
yeah,
it?
so I got both the crests, and so I'll just be like, look, since all of you seem very concerned with, your own lives, I guess we all have things we cling to. I will take the front. Remember that. Just stay behind me.
By all means.
Sounds like a plan. Already,
Well-
you've been awfully quiet.
I don't exactly appreciate this whole being driven by greed and curiosity bit. But like old man Cedric said, we're gonna be surviving through this. We stick together, and if you're making a bonehead decision like this, well, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least try to make sure your skin didn't come out of it in one piece. It is a stupid decision, by the way. I'm holding to that. I'll stick with you so long as you go through it.
I'm sure you'll be the first one down the grate. Don't worry. Stay with the
What if
children
it's
in the
just
back
pink eye
already.
down there?
And I don't appreciate your condescending tone, Zuzu. You best keep that in check.
Never go into battle angry.
Oh, I
She's-
disagree.
She says
wholeheartedly.
to both barbarians in her party.
Yeah.
Right? I thought battles were all because of anger, pent up rage and anger and angst and, hormones.
Everything I do makes you feel like you got a belly full of pork.
Yes, I'm terrified the entire time.
So I'm gonna go and slap the pieces in place.
All right. So you place the crests into their fixed kind of slots in the door, and the moment the second one kind of goes in, it starts grinding, just that grinding of stone that trembles from all around. The floor vibrates slightly as the doors just, these huge doors pull back into the walls, like inset into the walls, revealing a large room in front of you. It stretches to your left and your right. Hold on, actually, let me look. I have a picture of this room, but I haven't looked at it in a while. Give you a better description. Let's see, where were we? Okay, yeah. So you see a long room stretching to your left and right. Directly in front of you is a huge stone-built altar. Kind of similar to the one when you very first came into this crypt with the giant cat on it. It's got, pillars and big braziers built into the altar. It's got, like, stairs up onto it. It's like a big stone circular plinth, essentially. And then there is a raised sarcophagus, up on top of that altar. Now, not on the altar, just on the normal floor, like to the left of the altar, are 3 more sarcophagi stretched out. And to the right, another 3, so 6 total there. And then there are alcoves, like 1 alcove in the wall behind each sarcophagi with a gigantic, like, cat-type sculpture in it. But you notice the cat sculptures in the walls. I'm going to put you on this map so you can see my little diagram. The cat sculptures in the walls all have, like, weird, almost like scorpion stinger-like appendages that are, like, part tentacle, part scorpion stinger.
The map is all dark for me.
I know it is. Hold on.
Ah, never mind. I'm sorry.
Since we play on Mondays, I do imagine this cat is Garfield.
It is. Absolutely. That's also now my headcanon. I love it.
Fat Garfield with pincer-looking appendages and...
We bring tidings of lasagna.
So that's the basic layout of the room. Now, 2 other things. You see a door at the far left side. I'm just going to draw a big rectangle there that leads to some stairs. Like up. There it is, a big stone door. And you also notice that almost every surface in here, every little pillar, the stone plinth, the sarcophagus, every sarcophagus that's in here is just piled with like gold and silver coins and gemstones, necklaces, crowns, tiaras. You see the hilts of weapons sticking out of these piles. They just kind of, you don't see it on this map I'm showing you, but they just kind of like drape over everything that sticks up out of the floor like a snowdrift.
Does anybody want to tell him?
What do
I'm keeping my eye out in this room because this is very clearly something incredibly dangerous.
Can anyone see this map?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm still seeing a black square.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix that. Why? Why are you seeing a black square?
See a fog of war on?
There we go.
Ah,
Yeah, there we go.
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my.
Wow.
This is quite the room.
So the door is at like the far left end of the room, and it's closed, like a big closed stone door. There's the sarcophagi, the one on the altar in the middle, and then the alcoves behind it. This room also, I think, has just like some it's pretty like shadowy, but it just has some big sideways slanted beams of light coming from 2 windows above the door to your left. Slanted beams of daylight coming in.
But it's just quiet.
It is quiet.
Now, last time nothing happened till we touched some of their stuff, so don't be just touching. And then she looks back at the boys like, keep your hands to yourself. Don't get greedy, boys.
My thoughts exactly.
Theater just kind of nods.
I think Cedric would take his staff and touch it, point it to the ground, and say, "Just in case." And he would cast a spell into the ground, and all of a sudden, like, a little rumbling comes up, and these roots, like, start swirling up Cedric, and he's like, "Arr!" And go around him, and he's like encased in roots, and he casts shield on himself.
That's so cool.
I gotta roll to make sure I don't lose it.
I'm so sorry. Can I ask a question that will just really take a lot of anxiety off of me that's not directly related to this specific thing?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear my mouse clicking?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I think
I've wondered it for hours and hours.
Sometimes maybe very lightly, but I think right when you said it, I heard it click, but I've never heard it before. So it's so quiet, I've never noticed it.
I avoid it and I think about it so it's really been stressing me out. So I'm glad I asked. Thank
Fine.
you.
Yeah. Discord is like an amazing AI noise gate. It's really good. It catches coughs and clicks and keyboards pretty well, unless you're talking at the same time.
Okay, well, that's my only shield of the day.
Yeah, you cast shield and I say, all right, how about you keep that magic on lockdown, man? We don't need that messing up this place.
What is your problem with magic?
Oh, we can get into plenty of depth on that later. Right now, we have more things pressing. How about you keep your eyes forward?
Okay.
I think
All
you
right,
should use
later.
your magic, Cedric.
Oh, don't worry. Thank you, but yes. I prefer to be covered in roots right now. Strong.
Should we maybe check this door before we start scooping anything in here?
What, the door up?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, secure our exit before we decide if we're going to, loot.
Oh, see, I didn't. I assumed up would be bad.
Well, I mean, up is where the other guy climbed out of this place. I would imagine up has to lead to an exit.
Yes, you're right, but it might also lead to those that are trying to come and find us right now.
Well, he did say get to the north entrance or this whatever. There's got to be another. Or did he mean the hole?
I don't know, but I do know that we would be fighting through many people if we decided to go up further through this temple.
Ah, we've slept since then. You really think they're still out there waiting for us? They probably think we're dead.
Yes.
Oh, maybe, but I wouldn't like to pop up and change their mind about that. But if you want to
Wait,
check
so-
at the door, if you want to go up, we can go up.
Are you suggesting that we now go down the grate?
I wanted to get some treasure, and I see treasure before us, and I see an exit.
So you're thinking grab treasure, run to the grate.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
I mean, the
also
only
there's
reason
also
I
a,
was against.
there's also a door with
Oh.
stairs in this room that go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you were referring to this thing back here. Oh, I thought you were talking about this over here. Okay, yeah.
Well,
Wait, there's 2 doors in here or one?
No, single door that goes up.
Single door
okay.
with, you said there was like light streaming through it, right?
yeah.
No, streaming through the windows above the altar.
There's
That's my
yeah,
mistake.
there's like windows in the up high in the walls above the door and the altar that like
Yeah.
kind of let big slanted beams of sunlight in.
Oh.
Are there any like I don't know? Does it seem to be like language or hieroglyphics or anything on this altar that can be decipherable?
I think, yeah, it's covered in writings and hieroglyphics and stuff like that. In fact, once you start looking at it, you notice that there's like an altar on it with a book holder, like a pulpit, and it's got a gigantic book open on it that looks ancient, maybe made of skin, as is fairly common.
I'm not touching the book. I will, however. I mean, I don't think. Cedric, how much do you know about runes and old languages and whatnot? I'm afraid this ain't my area of expertise. I'll look at it myself anyway, but like, I'm no expert.
You're looking at just like the writing on the altar and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you have any extra languages? What's your intelligence?
I mean, I have 15 intelligence. I'm actually really smart.
Nice.
But,
So you
I'm just thinking about historical.
You probably would have a second language, if that's the case.
Certainly. It probably is not going to be like ancient codalect or anything. It'd probably be something more modern and practical in that way.
Well, then you can't read it.
Yeah.
Is it religious? Is it something I could do?
What's your intelligence?
Oh, I knew you were gonna ask me a question. Okay. My next goal, I got a desk. Now I got to get a second screen. Okay, so Intel 12.
Yeah, so you probably only know one language. It is not religious in nature. You might know, you might know some extra language or ancient language type stuff as it relates to your religion, but this is not that.
I feel like I would have a good chance to be able to decipher Night Lantern runes if any of it was related to Night Lantern because of my history, being a scholar and everything.
Well, you're a wizard, so you'd at least know some codalect, because a lot of spells and scrolls and stuff are written in that. I think you could do an int check to see if you recognize any of the writings inscribed here. Nice. Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
You see multiple different kinds of spells engraved. Some of them broken with time, so you think they maybe aren't effective anymore. But you see like fire emblazoned in the braziers, the stone braziers built into the altars and in the corners and stuff. Something triggers them to light automatically, it seems. And I think you find a few others you recognize, like some sort of ward around this main sarcophagus that will activate. You're not exactly sure how to trigger it, but it will, some sort of kind of magical wall or dome or something over the main sarcophagus. And there's other, like, definitely spell-like constructs and writing into the hieroglyphics, but you can't recognize or, like, read them. Maybe more advanced than what you know or something like that.
This room is filled with magically activated runes. Some I recognize and some I do not. But this is powerful magic at work.
I'm bringing it up again. I don't think we should be in here. Whoever built this place made sure to leave it protected, and I cannot guarantee that we'd be able to handle whatever gets thrown at us. Do you still want to go grave robbing? I look over at the other fellas. Pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure that's also considered a crime in some circles.
Can I make a check to see if anything in this, like any of this treasure, stands out?
Sure, yeah.
Catches my eye as being really good or important.
Make a wisdom check.
Wisdom. A 6.
Oh yeah. You actually notice that Dieter is eyeing a jeweled hilt sticking out of a pile of gold and coins pretty keenly. But you also notice, I think there's like a stand, a pedestal with like a gold lamp on it. And also a couple scroll cases stick out, I think.
Well, if we do decide to rob this place, Dieter has his eye on that sword. There are some interesting cases over there that might interest Cedric or Cora. And something about a lamp. There's a lamp over there too that caught my eye.
I'm sure we're going to find plenty of interest in here. The question is whether or not we'll live to see it through and enjoy our spoils.
Well, we could always, do the old highway robbery trick where we just grab it and run, like Zuzu said. Or we could, try popping these sarcophaguses open and stabbing everything before it pops up at us.
Open one sarcophagus, all of them open at the same time, grab something to run. Entrance shuts behind us and locks inside. There are too many variables we can't account for on how all this might go wrong.
Well, I can offer my help to scare them away again. I can, they don't like the sight of myself. So if that helps, I can get in a position where they're going the opposite way. If they all come out, if that's what y'all want to do.
That works for me. That's very reasonable.
Just gotta tell me where you want them to go. I could try to corral them that way.
I mean,
I'm leaving this up to you. I am grateful that you all followed me here. At least we have a future for trying to find our wealth together. But I will grab whatever somebody wants me to, and yeah, I can snag the lamp if somebody wants to grab this sword. And
where'd I go? There we go.
Already's gonna grumble and he's gonna unsheath his axe and he's going to wait by this altar for as soon as one of these guys grabs something and whatever's in this altar wakes up.
Well, no, hang on a minute. Everybody, y'all are going to be too far away from me for everybody, for this to work for me, for everyone. So there's only, I think, 30 feet, maybe. If I move too far, they're going to start coming at you. I can't get everybody, so.
Well, if we're going to grab anything, we need to make a plan of attack here in case something does happen.
When
Just don't want
something
you to be
happens,
far away.
whatever this thing in this central coffin here is going to be the toughest sumbitch we're going to have to face in this entire room. We deal with it first, and we kill it before it can do further damage to the rest of us, yeah?
I'll wager
Well, what
you
if we
5
just
coin
sealed
that it's
them?
not.
Can we just seal them somehow? Can we just, tie something around these things so they can't open?
We could give it a shot. I personally don't have a lot of hope that those ropes will stay taut. Also, I don't have any rope on me. Anyone have any rope?
Yeah, we
I was
brought
thinking
some
like
from the boat.
magic.
There's
I
also that
guess.
chain that we have. And those
Oh, yeah.
iron spikes that we got from the boat.
Oh, can we wrap it around and stick it with a spike and at least the big one, the big boy in the middle?
I'd be willing to try that. They're right, I do have that 10-foot chain.
Well, Cedric's got some rope.
Yes, I do. I brought the rope.
I just don't know why if they gotta open it to do anything, let's make it so they can't open it.
I think
I
it's
mean,
a fine
for
idea.
some reason,
Why
I'm
not? Yeah.
wary of the statues, but yes, okay.
Sorry, what was that?
What?
You're kind of
I
far
myself
away.
am wary of the statues.
I'm sure those will also pose a problem for us.
I think they may be holding the remains, or holding the burial jars.
Oh, so you think we should just smash the statues right now?
Maybe. I mean,
Well, let's
I
see,
don't know.
there's
I am
six-
happy to have seen these riches. They're beyond my wildest dreams. The snowdrift of gold, for Christ's sake, and sorry
this-
for the night lantern's sake, and I am quite stunned. I do not want to clear this room of its enemies and spells. I just want to grab something and leave.
That's the story you want to have. You want to tell a story, and you want the story to be winning, and we saw it, but we didn't do it.
Oh, I have no story to tell. I need to buy a farm.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's 6 statues. There's 7 of us. Everyone take a statue. We chain down the main coffin. All of us take a whack at these statues, and if that does have the remains, cool. Everything's stopped, hopefully. And if not, well, we run like hell.
Yeah, could just be busting statues open.
I agree. We run like hell and grab what we can while we leave.
Oh, all right.
Ready? Do you want to try to chain down that main coffin just in case, or?
I was gonna ask Zuzu to help nail this down since you've got the big old maul, right?
I do.
I think
will
that you'd be
help.
better suited for this part of the job than I am.
Yeah. I'll chain the top coffin, kind of smash a spike through it with my hammer.
All right, you're spiking the chain into the ground, right? Not into the coffin. The chain's just going over the top of the coffin, tight. Or...
Over the top into the ground, or like into the
Yeah.
side of the coffin, or whatever. Just anchoring the lid.
I'm still prepared just in case something triggers, but that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my flail.
I think Dante comes to a statue, kind of motions for Soup to follow him to the other one. He's like, Soup, follow my lead.
Oh shit, Soup hasn't grabbed anything yet, has he?
So I think Soup is not really listening to you, but you knock into your hurdy-gurdy a little bit and kind of makes a noise, and his like attention snaps immediately to you.
Oh, huh. That's peculiar. Kind of play a little bit more on it and kind of like nod my head over towards the other one of the statues.
He like
Trying to at least
he looks at you, and then he looks over at the sculpture for a while, and then he like kind of slowly goes over. He knocks Cedric kind of rudely out of the way. Not rudely, just like not even realizing that you're there, Cedric, and stands right in front of the statue. He like looks over at you, Dante, and then back at himself to see like if he's doing it right.
I just eagerly or happily nod at him like, yes, with a big grin.
Cora's delighted in the middle of this, seeing it. She's so delighted to see that you're making a connection with him. That's amazing. Have you been working on that?
Soup does not have a weapon yet, right?
I don't
He
think
has
so.
a musket, right?
Well, yeah, you said there were rifles.
I don't know if he actually. I thought you guys said you had made sure not to let him have one, though.
We gave
Fair
No,
point.
I thought we just kind of accepted it, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, no, yeah.
Noel was never unarmed.
Well, he clubs up the musket like a fucking, giant club, and he just starts like
that's what I assumed.
winding up and voraciously looking at the sculpture with like his tongue hanging out of his mouth, just like like a maniac, just like laughing with his tongue out, and winding up real big, ready to smash the sculpture.
I'm looking at the kids. They're not, their hands have been kept to themselves so far, right?
Seems like it. Dieter definitely has been looking at the same sword, and he chooses the sculpture closest to the sword.
I'm keeping my eye on those kids, because, yeah, I'm going to say it right here, because my axe is not suited for smashing stone, and I do not want to damage it.
All right, so what's the plan? You're all going to wind up and hit a statue together at the same time?
Yeah. See how many we can break in one go.
All right, everybody roll an attack roll.
Bone Legion on 3?
Only Legion on 3.
Bonus on 3, all right.
Bone Legion!
Bone Legion.
So the attack roll doesn't really matter much. I assume you can all hit an unmoving sculpture. Just click your roll damage button after you.
Do I have to add a number,
There we go.
1 or 2, for the level of the
Nope.
dungeon? Okay.
No, like I said, the attack roll doesn't matter. We really just want that roll damage button. Or you can just click the roll damage button off your sheet, too, yeah.
Oh, you want the roll damage, not the.
I mean,
There we go.
yeah.
I'm so surprised this is what's happening right now.
Me too. All right, so you all wind up and smash into your sculptures at the same time. Some of them are already pretty badly deteriorated, and those ones kind of smash away quite easily, really, and just kind of like crumble into pieces. However, the ones in front of Cora and Cedric, they just immediately burst into movement after you hit them. Like some chunks of stone fall off, but they start moving. You realize these are not sculptures, but just covered in like sand and dust. And once you hit it and kind of knock the dust off, it is actually like a black pantherine-like animal.
Oh, good heavens!
Get behind me, Cedric.
So, Cora, you did 8 damage. Is that right? No, 6 damage.
6.
And Cedric did 2.
Plus
So-
sneak attack damage.
So, right at
And
that
ladybugs.
right at that moment, the door from whence you came, of course, slams shut,
Fucking told you.
and
I wedged it.
all of the braziers poof light up into flame. Roll your initiative.
Oh, I did this in our other game. Since you've been doing it, I did this for my players. I was so excited.
Having a little macro for him.
Yeah.
Nice. It's handy, right?
Yeah. I'm learning so much.
Yes, I'm a fan of automation that speeds up the game for sure,
Oh yeah.
or simplifies it. Let's see, who do
I
I?
didn't add them to the turn order, so I might message you.
What? What's that?
I didn't add them to the turn order.
Oh yeah, there's a little like code command. It's real easy. I'll send it to you.
Cool, thanks.
All right, that's everybody, right? Yeah. All right, pretty much everybody gets to go before the creatures. Actually, everyone's supposed to add 2 to this. I need to maybe redo my initiative thing so we can add modifiers. It looks like everybody still passed. All right. Soup, Cedric, Already, Dieter, Zuzu. Who's going first?
I'm happy to go last because you guys are closest to the animals.
I think I'm gonna take a step back. Several steps back if I can.
Sure.
And I would run back to here. Like, and do I know what this is? Does there a... Would I know what kind of... Is this a native animal? Is this a magical creature? Something I've seen before?
It is a magical creature, yes. As far as you knowing what it is, you can always roll an int. I'm going to say probably disadvantage for this. I don't know if you have any reason to know. Nice.
Fun.
Yeah, I think what it is maybe you don't like recognize exactly what the animal is, but you immediately recognize that there's something magical about them. Like I said, not only do they have tentacle-like scorpion-tipped appendages coming off of their backs, they also kind of have a weird bluish sheen, almost just like hovering over them like a translucent glove. And you recognize that immediately as some sort of magical displacement. They are displacer cats or beasts. You know that they cause optical illusions which make them hard to see. And they kind of like phase into different areas.
Yeah, Cedric was kind of yell out,
Displacers! Like, they're difficult to hit. Don't give up.
Alright, so you move, you gonna do anything else? Other than yell, you can still take an action.
I think I'll cast Magic Missile.
Alright. So you fire some magical looking orbs out of your hand.
Yeah, like he kind of points his staff, and this time, since it's a more visible spell, it kind of like lights up green and like gets brighter and brighter, and this, choo! And I shoot 2 little bolts.
Nice.
1d6 for each spellcaster level.
Do they do like a little helix spiral toward it?
Yeah, they're kind of like round TIE fighter blasters almost, where it's just like zoof,
Nice.
zoof. Okay.
You gotta roll your damage. See how much they do.
Oh my god.
That's awful. Oh, I feel. Oh man,
All right.
I'm so sorry.
It's just 2d6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
2d6.
Do you get more per level though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get each level. I get 1 more magic missile.
Nice.
But
Okay.
I'm just rolling rocks.
Yeah, boxcars.
Well, at least you didn't lose magic missile, so
Yeah, I
That's
kept magic
good.
missile, so I got
I
more.
just
magic
imagine
missiles.
the little blasts or whatever just kind of shrank, you know,
Yeah.
as they got further away from you, and
They're
just like
pellet size by the time they get there.
yeah.
Like a balloon that's like deflated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
look
he like
impressive,
shakes his staff because they did look kind of like puny. He's like, I can do better.
All right, super ready, Dieter or Zuzu?
I'll go. I'll step in. Bash this dude.
All right.
Get my advantage.
Nice.
And then, sorry, but I think I rolled the damage wrong. I think I need to change this. It's should be 2d6 plus d4 right now that I'm level 2 for the damage on this.
Yeah, but so just leave it as 1d6 for now.
Okay.
Because you can split that damage up technically between multiple
Yeah.
enemies. So if you're gonna put it all on one enemy, you can just roll it twice, right? And then ignore the d4 on one of them or whatever.
Okay. So here's one. But it didn't do the plus d4.
Did you just click the weapon damage, not the great weapon damage button?
Oh, yes.
But that actually works better since you're doing 2. So you can click that once and then now click your great weapon damage button, and that's proper. Damn.
There you go.
So 5 total.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. So you make a direct slice down through the thing's head, and you realize that it is not there. Reroll the attack. It's actually like kind of to your side. I think.
Dang.
I think actually this way. This is its ability. Slippery. It slips through like phases through time and space. When you cut through it, it just like kind of becomes translucent blue and phases out, and you realize it's actually right next to you, and it lets out like a panther, like meow.
Damn.
So just roll the to hit again. We'll keep the damage.
I think I got it.
Nice, you did. So you kind of, somehow translate or shift your weight and kind of spin toward it and still catch some purchase on the big cat.
Dope.
So
Super makes sense with those damage rolls too. Like I just kind of barely got it.
yeah, you kind of catch it. So Dieter immediately dives for the nearest gold pile, grabs the hilt he sees sticking out of the bejeweled scabbard, and draws out a scimitar that is like almost a whole half moon curve, and it is just covered in jewels, and the blade looks like chromish. It's so polished and mirrored, and he spins and tries to cut into the displacer beast with it. Ooh, just misses.
Dang. I think I'm the only player character that hasn't gone yet, right?
I have not gone yet.
Well,
Yeah,
well, you rolled a 0.
Oh,
didn't
I'm
you?
so
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Yes,
you and
I'm
from the-
sorry.
I'm sorry. I meant player characters for who
For the
won
ones,
initiative.
yeah.
Dante
I'm
and Cora
sorry.
are no. Yeah. Since it's really only Soup and me for this turn order, I think. Yeah, Soup and me. Okay, I'll go. All right. So I do not think I'm seeing any activity with these coffins, at least not yet.
Nope, doesn't seem like it.
And considering what's happening with these cat beasts, and that Cora and Dante seem to be on the back heel for at least for this combat, I'm gonna turn. These are the braziers, right?
Yep.
It would look cool if I jumped through the fire, but I also don't want to like burn myself on a maneuver that grants me no bonus. So I'm just gonna go around.
If you make like a check, I'll let you do it without being burned.
Sure, but it's just like I don't want to get hurt for no good reason, you know? So I won't
Sure,
take
okay.
the risk.
Yeah.
Listen, I might not look as cool, but at least I won't be hurt.
You'll still look cool coming down those stone stairs with your weapon out, with your axe out.
Yeah, since Cora's kind of in that spot, I'll settle next to her, bring my axe over my head, and I'm going to make an attack advantage against this little kitty cat.
Nice. Do you have a great weapon too?
No, I just use a smaller weapon. I only have one arm, so I can't use a great weapon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I'm level 2. These things have D4, so that's +2.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I like to imagine that you still wear a shield on your back, just for back protection, like a little one.
I do not.
That'd be cool.
I could in the future, but my thought has not been. I have completely just written off shields as being useful to me.
I like the idea of this one-armed dude running through battle with an axe and like a little shield on his back and his hood draped over it and just like 6 arrows sticking out of it.
And that's I could think about that in the future, but right now we're fighting cats, baby. All right, so I presume I'll have to roll this again because of these little slippery bastards. Yes.
Well, let's roll the damage and see.
Ah, okay. Max. Oh wait, hold up. Holy shit. Okay, so that's 12 damage total, unless they slip.
Oh yeah, roll again.
Roll an attack, right?
Yep, just roll the attack. Yeah, it blinks out of existence and you realize that it in fact is behind Cora.
Okay, so still within close range. So that's now I was kind of worried that it would slip out of my immediate range. But let's roll that attack again, baby.
Nice, there you go. You just keep the same damage.
Still incredibly good. That is 11 damage. I like my axe swings down, meets air. I pivot on my heel, spin around, and just meet its skull. It's still using the momentum from my first swing.
All right, yeah. It loses its skull when you do so. It just like, your axe lodges deep into the thing's head and it just like falls to the ground. And
oh, if it's dead, then I would like to say I cut its head off with my headhunter axe.
Sure, yeah. As it hits the ground, it kind of returns to the stone-like appearance covered in sand and like crumbles a bit.
All right, one down. That's it.
Oh, by the way, these things are
Soup's turn.
2 levels higher than you. I should have having you guys roll that. It actually would have mattered for Zuzu's last attack, too.
I did take into account that with my rolls,
That's
so
it.
we're chill on that end at least.
I didn't tell you how much higher they were, did I? Oh, I guess I did.
Well, you said they were 2 hit dice higher than us earlier.
Oh, I didn't know if I... Sorry, I didn't realize I said that. That is...
Yeah, I would have missed.
Yeah, it's alright. Soup
Mm-hmm.
is going to jump over and beat the dead stone sculpture of the cat with the butt end of his rifle.
You know what? It makes me feel a little bit better that I don't think Soup knows how to fire a gun, and I'll admit, I think I'm okay with that.
It's a crit.
That means he gets to roll damage again, right?
Yeah, it's actually just double damage, so he does 4.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right, Korra and Dante. Oh no, sorry, the Displacer Beast by
There's Blaster Cat.
by Zuzu. It is of course going to attack not you, but Dieter. Dieter will try to defend himself. It lashes out with its scorpion tipped tentacle. Oh my god, he just can't get it today.
Oh, he's so close.
Alright, and he takes 5 damage.
Jesus.
Oh,
How much
shit.
health do children have?
Let's find out. Oh my god, he's at 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
It strikes him dead in the sternum with the scorpion barb. He like lets out a "Gah!" and just like takes a step back with a surprised look on his face. And he drops the scimitar clattering to the floor. And the cat flashes almost out of existence onto the altar, like up on a pillar, and then runs down the pillar like a panther towards Cedric, and that's where it's going to end its turn. Korra and Dante.
Go ahead, Korra.
Okay, so I think that like it's so much has happened, and she's just like, I think that this really scared the shit out of her. I do not think that she thought this thing was going to be alive. Like it really rocked her. So she's like, been trying to figure out like just like what the hell just happened, and then as soon as she realizes like this thing's in front of her and then it's suddenly behind her, but then already jumps through fire maybe to kill it.
Specifically didn't jump too far
Right,
to get
I mean,
hurt.
it looked like he did a little to her. And so then she she like gets her bearings. Can she see the other side, or is that like up on a pedestal, the middle?
Yeah,
Like, can she see Dieter?
that is raised, but I think like it's not quite eye level. Like you can just barely see over it, over the brazier and through the fire. You probably just see Cedric's head and like Dieter's head over here.
Okay, cool. So she sees like maybe his head slumps a bit or something after he takes that hit, and she like calls out like, "Hang on!" And she wants to try to go. She wants to try to get over there. Like she's thinking like, "Well, I knew this was gonna happen. I absolutely knew this was gonna happen." Like she's so mad at herself. And we'll try to go.
You can get.
Do I have to go around?
If you use your whole turn to move, you can get right in between Zuzu and Dieter.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My screen is not loading when I try to move it. Okay. So I can go between Zuzu and Dieter. Okay, I'm going to go there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use my whole turn. Sorry, thank you.
All right, yeah, you just I think right here. You just flat out sprint, yeah. You jump up on the altar, jump off the other side. And Dieter, you see him stumbling backward. This
Oh my God.
sword on
Dieter,
the floor. He's like kind of holding onto the sarcophagus to stand up.
Oh, baby, just breathe. It's gonna just look at me, and she's just gonna like try to talk to him through and like try to just comfort him in a way that she can. That now that she's used all of her ability to run.
I think he kind of like pushes an arm out straight, like pushes you by the shoulder as he stumbles back, and he's like, "Please," he's like, "You're not my mother."
I'm sorry. And she just like, now is not the time. She's not gonna get into this, but she's just like totally like, he's right. He's totally right.
Now, Dante.
Dante would probably dash up onto this altar, kind of survey the room, and as he's running would shout out like, "Roscoe, hide!
Eli pulls out his bow to shoot at this displacer beast down by Cedric.
All right.
Modifier 2. Oh shit!
Woohoo!
Nice.
I just rolled. Was that a natural crit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Anna already displaced. Baby, yes.
Rocks.
Oh, 1 damage.
Oh my god.
So 2 damage to it if I'm lucky.
Yep, 2 damage.
Those are Cedric numbers.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we should do roll
I mean-
twice. We already did it once.
Not just Cedric numbers, because Zuzu also rolled 2 1s for their D6 and D4.
Let's take a vote right now. Does everyone want to do roll twice crits or double the roll crits?
I'm kind of tempted to keep the double the roll crits.
Well, double
Yeah.
the result rather, times 2 the result, or roll twice. Roll twice or times 2.
I don't have a super. I like rolling twice, but I also don't feel super strongly either way.
Sometimes rolling twice can
yeah.
be disappointing.
I also prefer rolling twice, but we've been sticking with double the numbers so
Yeah,
far,
so
and I'm
far we've
inclined to
doubled.
stick with
I know.
what
See,
we've been doing
I thought
so
so.
far.
I thought so far we had been rolling twice for the most part.
Well, last game we rolled twice.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
this one we doubled.
Well,
so we've done both.
But we only doubled when Soup hit a statue. I just rolled it to be dumb. You know what I mean? He hit a dead animal. So
Yeah,
it didn't really count.
I personally like rolling twice.
Yeah, let's.
I think.
All right, we'll stick with that. But that's what
Okay.
we'll stick with for the rest of the campaign. So Dante, roll again.
Okay. Works for me.
Roll damage one more. So
I,
a total of 3.
I was
There you go.
expecting you to roll 1 again.
Me too.
All right.
I was hoping for it. Because I'm a sadistic fuck.
You're a
Uh,
fucking twisted psychopath.
I am. Reroll the initiative, please.
Real Lego maniac.
1 second.
Yeah, I am. Like, I mean,
I'm
Good.
making notes.
cuckoo for Cocoa
Damn
Puffs.
it. There it is. Hey, another 0. Dante's got the worst initiative rolls.
All right.
It's not. It's not. The little button isn't there. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm being difficult.
You have to
It's
click
not
your
there.
token first.
Yeah, if your token's not
did.
selected, it won't show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
look, I even moved myself.
Oh, weird.
If
Try
you,
to
Yeah.
unselect the token and then reselect it.
yeah, yep.
I feel like. Oh my gosh, guys! I feel like such a goober.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, great. I did it.
Happens all the time. Roll 20 is finicky.
So I think Cedric,
Yeah,
you
it's
should
awkward.
go first since you have a. Well, I don't know. It's your guys' choice, actually. I shouldn't get to say it, but Cedric, you do have a cat bearing down on you.
I do. I think I would take a step back. Actually, not towards. He'd look back and see the kids, or else he couldn't step back there. And so he would step towards the foot of the altar, I guess.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shoot a magic missile and hopefully not lose it.
At disadvantage this time.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, every time
Oh,
you
because-
use it, it's harder, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I also hate to be the, hey, do we have any homework? How far away do you have to be for magic missile?
Oh, yeah.
A far away or distant target takes 1d6. So you have to be far away.
That was my experience in our
Yeah,
first
it
game.
was ours
And
too,
Charlie,
yeah.
what do you think?
How far is far away?
We use OSC,
60 feet.
so let's see what the OSC
Oh,
is.
Okay,
Okay.
OSC, in which case.
Oh yeah, that's
That
definitely.
is true. Yeah, we're playing like a mash right now.
Yeah, we're playing a match, so it might be different, in which case, thank God.
Hold on 1 second. Let's see. You got it right here.
Well, you all, anyway, even without that, didn't we give you a little bit of range jobs? You have darts, right?
I do have darts.
If nothing else,
Let's
Give me
see.
dart boy.
Kicking my mic.
Cleric,
Kicking my mic.
cleric spells, spell books, original spells.
So it doesn't say that in OSC. The spell conjures a glowing dart of energy that the caster may choose to shoot at a visible target within range.
in
Okay.
which case, ignore me.
Oh, but I was using the black hack rule. So the missile inflicts 1d6 plus 1 damage, and you don't get another missile until every 5 experience levels.
We'll probably
That
cut that in half.
But you rolled 2 anyway, so it's still right. You rolled 2 1s, right?
Oh yeah, we might go with Black Hack's interpretation of how many missiles you get, but everything else, this is what the problem with Black Hack is. It's all the spells from the OSE book, but they just shortened the descriptions a fuckload to make them fit on a single page.
Right.
And made a few changes here or there. So we'll say you can have 1d6 per level. That's what I'm used to. But the range, yeah, I think it makes sense you could shoot it from any range, but probably close.
Fuck yeah, we're good then.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm rolling.
All right.
And you can do disadvantage in the thing if you
Oof.
want. Never mind.
Goodbye, sweet missile.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
But I still
I
can
know
shoot.
that pain.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, sweet missile.
That missile still goes off.
Much better.
7.
Hey, there's some stuff.
Yeah, that
All right, 7 damage to that goober.
that will hurt it badly.
Oh yeah, and when I cast, he kind of like concentrated this time, and maybe that's why he like expended some of himself. That's why he forgot it. He was like dynamite, and says that when he cast it.
Love it.
More powerful green beams come out.
Green beans? He shoots green beans? Sounds delicious.
What I thought he
That
said too.
sounds good, baby.
Yeah, that's what makes them so powerful is the nutrients.
The organic nutrients.
This bean packs a wallet.
Frozen, not canned. Not canned.
Alright.
But not fresh.
Although the can would hurt a lot more.
I got these green beans from my local farmer's market.
I have to say
And
those
also, he
mix are
has
expensive.
cans. Yeah, so it's actually it is canned.
So Dieter is going to recklessly push away from Cora and stumble towards the beast, scooping the sword up as he goes.
Love this kid and his iron will to get killed.
And he's going to take a very sloppy attack at the creature. And miss, of course.
I mean, he deserves every bit of this. It's such a stupid thing to do.
Zuzu.
What an idiot.
Who's gonna charge over and help the kid? Of course.
Interesting. Whoa!
Nice. It's actually not a crit though, it's just the 4. But it's still a hit, and it still does 7 damage. Describe how you finish this beast off.
Yep.
I'm going to.
If you can't
Yes,
think of
I'm
something
gonna-
off the top, okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm gonna flip it around to the crowbill side, and it's gonna go like right into the ribs of this thing. This is gonna kind of face Dieter or whatever, and hit it right in its like heart area.
All right, yeah, it just turns back into stone like around the crowbill and splits into like 3 pieces as it falls to the ground. Sand-covered stone. All right, did anybody else get struck by it other than Dieter?
Mm-mm.
No, he was the only one.
All right, Dieter's gonna make a little con save here.
So bad.
Uh-oh. Dieter's got a wee bit of poison in his heart. Directly in his heart.
Stinging out his heart.
Let's see here. Let's see. Let me make a couple rolls. Okay, so his max HP is reduced by his level, which is 1. And he only has 1 HP left.
Awesome.
Basically, I think he's just really sick, like green looking. He's kind of like vomiting a little bit. The wound looks kind of greenish around the edges. He kind of like stumbles to the floor as soon as the thing dies and just like tries to catch his breath.
Are we like out of combat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Cora obviously runs over to him and is just like, doesn't get close to him, doesn't kneel down, like stays standing up, trying to be respectful. And really in her mind, she's thinking like, this is like, yeah, I hope you're happy. Oh, this is what happens. Like, hard lesson. I wish you could just learn without having to see. But she's also like, obviously can't do that. You know, you slap someone because you're so mad at them. So she is like, Dieter, do you want my help? Can I help you? Or what do you want? Can he even like talk?
He just looks at you like really sick, like some vomit on his chin. You know, Roscoe's rushed over too and is like at his side now, very worried. Dieter just kind of looks at you, like half sick looking, and just goes, "Water, please, water."
Do I have? Yeah, can I get some water? So, does anybody have water?
Yeah, we
She's
usually
just starting to get worried.
we usually just roll it into rations. So if anyone has rations, you can.
There were also those barrels of water outside, right? I remember you mentioning barrels of water last
there was
session.
a barrel of clean water back at Biscuit's camp.
Biscuit does have clean water too. Yeah.
I certainly...
That door is closed though.
Right.
Well, I don't have a water skin, in which case, never mind. If I had a water skin, I would have, but I don't have one.
I just said if you have rations, I usually just roll it into the rations.
I have rations. She would know. She wouldn't yell that then. She would just say it. So I would do like 1 UD4 or whatever.
Yep, just roll your ration, whatever the usage die is for your current rations.
Oh my gosh, okay. It's gonna be called garlic and herbs because I just wrote that instead of rations.
That's fine.
Just feed him a bulb of raw garlic.
Here's some garlic.
Yes.
She has her own. I did say when I created her, she has her own strange way. She squeezes a little garlic in it. Also, she's mad at him too. So like,
I really
yes, this is what you need.
Onion juice.
He's like water, and she hands him a bottle of ranch.
Like, yeah, this is what we use as water. And I mean, I feel like she would heal. I mean, she would heal him. It makes no sense that she wouldn't heal him, except for like, she'll just be like, you know, may I have permission to help you?
He tries to answer, but he's having a hard time because he's like kind of half choking on the water. It's all running down his face and his chin. Roscoe is like,
God,
please do something.
Gosh, doggone it, Dieter, you just children.
What are you doing over there? Just help the poor boy.
I really don't want. I'm so mad at him. She really is like he wants to do it on his own. Let him do it on his own, idiot. But I will roll Cure Light Wounds on this idiot character who's not even one of you guys.
The stupid NPC.
Yeah, I hate him. Okay, so it's wisdom, right?
Man, I really got you fired up over this kid.
I'm so mad at him. He's such an idiot. He should have died. Okay, so
he's full health.
7.
I wish he died.
He's back at 5 HP. That's
Julie really is like these idiots, but Cora isn't. Okay, so great. You're better. You're welcome, but don't take help
No,
from
I
me.
feel like Cora is.
She is like a little bit passive aggressive. Like, oh, I guess you want to be on your own then. And just like shakes her head at him, and then hugs Roscoe.
You still have my love.
He just kind of quietly says thank you, but not really like loud enough for you to hear it well.
You're welcome.
And he doesn't really look you in the eye when he says it.
Is he always this hard-headed? You better not be like that. She's a little Roscoe.
Roscoe's like, shut up! No, just kidding.
You're not my mom either.
No,
Fuck you!
Like, seriously, I'm ready.
Roscoe just
Walk away, boy.
looks scared, I think.
Poor Roscoe.
These shitty kids are going to be the death of us.
I know. I don't know how it happened.
The worst. We got paired with the worst children in the entire world.
I did say kill the kids, like, very first, to be fair.
Oh, goodness.
Do you want to call me Pop Pop.
So are we're still locked in this room though, right?
Well, you haven't investigated that staircase out.
Can we gather more treasure first?
Yeah.
I'm investigating our escape routes before we gather any more treasure because we.
Good point.
Listen, stay on your toes because honestly, we don't know if that was the only defenses that this room had.
I have exhausted my arcane supplies for today too. I feel I must make the group aware of that. I'm not sure how many more chances we're going to take.
I think we'll be just fine without your arcane persuasions.
Okay, seriously, what is that? What is your problem? Every time he mentions magic, you get all uppity.
I sure as hell do.
Why? It saved your life countless times.
Name one time it saved my life.
The boat. Here. Earlier against the mummy thing.
Didn't save my life either of those later 2 times, and we would have been able to handle ourselves on that boat just fine, I feel like.
I don't think so.
I
had
think
us
we would have. I
outgunned,
think we would have made do.
outnumbered. You were such a stubborn, pig-headed man.
Yeah, well, you can save that for once we're out of this room. How about that? Then you can lay into me however well you like, little, bard?
Yes.
Cora just like leans over to Dante and is like, Dante, don't let him get you riled up. You know, I'm starting to think his cornbread ain't done all the way in the middle, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do, but you might be right.
How's the door look?
So you go check out the door. It is, it's not really a door. It's, I guess, more just like an opening that goes to these stairs up, right? The stairs go up pretty far, like, I don't know, 30 feet or something. Maybe almost, 2 flights up. They're kind of big, wide stone steps, and when you get to the top, they just cut off in like a steep drop into a natural rock shaft that just descends into the darkness, and kind of like a light wind blows up from below, like a warm wind blows up past your face from below. And when you look up, you can see the shaft goes up to the surface as well. And it maybe used to have like stairs built into the side, but it's all broken, and now there's just like hanging planks and rope and debris and stuff kind of bolted into the side of the shaft in the rock. You there?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Well, any bright ideas? This was your idea to come in here, and now we're stuck. There's no way to go forward, it seems to me.
So are we gonna look around? I mean, are we trying to get stuff? Because like Cora would, if we can, if we're gonna loot this place, like she would want to get. I mean, she's level 2, like she could get spells, but she'll have to learn them. So.
Sorry. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What I was trying to say, for some reason, got cut out. I toss a rock down the hole and I listen to see a response.
Oh yeah, it bounces off the wall a bunch of times, but you never hear it hit anything. Like you never hear it land on ground.
I return to the chamber. Alright, if we want that to be our exit route, we're gonna have to do some real risky climbing, which I am not personally for. We'll leave that for our last resort if we need to, because going up this steep and down, I didn't hear a rock hit the bottom, and that's one hell of a drop that I don't know if any of us will be able to survive. Certainly not injured old poison heart.
Well, he's better. I healed him. I mean, he might still have the poison heart, but that might be a personal problem.
He is weakened still.
Yeah, I was thinking that, like, hey, you brought up his old health and whatnot, but I can see he's still green in the face.
Yeah, well.
Alrighty, did that coffin ever move? The one you chained up with Zuzu?
Well, thankfully, I didn't hear anything budge in there. Doesn't mean that there's not something still trying to kill us inside these coffins, but for the moment, they ain't.
Yeah, they're big, heavy stone sarcophagi. It took like 2 or 3 of you to open one last time.
So what if we took the chain off? I climbed up the shaft and fastened it and some ropes up to the top and dropped them back down so everybody could climb out. And we could pull, as you referred to them, poison hearts. You know, that's actually kind of a cool nickname.
It's
out of the
actually a
hull.
dope nickname. I meant it kind of insultingly, but I'm kind of partial to it now.
Yeah, it's growing on me.
It's a pretty
not
cool
cool enough.
nickname. He probably isn't. He can grow into it.
It would have been cooler if like Zuzu had that name, like Zuzu Poison Hearts. That'd be a great story, wouldn't it?
I remember when
Yeah.
Poisonheart died in the dungeon.
When I looked up the shaft, did I have like a gauge on distance we would have to climb to get to the surface?
I don't know, maybe 50 feet up or something.
Okay, well,
A decent climb.
it'd be a tight squeeze, but I would probably have enough rope for that. I don't think you should be free climbing.
I think I could do it.
I'm sure
kind of
you
a-
could.
Kind of crafty climber.
In fact, I think that's going to be our best option if we can't get that other door open.
This place seems to be full of secrets and, things that look one way and actually are another. So, I mean, we should look around and see if there's maybe some sort of secret exit or entrance, that we might not be able to just see with our bare eyes.
What, you think like the walls say something tricky, like speak, comrade, and open and enter or whatever?
I don't know what I just wanted to, maybe you touch a statue's arm and it, opens a door.
Well,
I'm just saying we should look for like a secret exit.
I'm turning my. I continue to look at the door that's shut behind us to see if it's budged at all since our combat.
Nope. Still the same.
This might be peculiar. I never took the time to study any of the writings on the wall. And I have this interesting little bardic talent that says I can understand written languages.
You have
Ooh.
advantage on trying to understand written languages, yes.
Yeah, can I take an attempt to see if I can pull anything off these walls that everyone missed?
Sure.
Was it intelligence we were rolling, or?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So difficulty, normal, modifier 1. Right?
Yep.
So an 11 was the first roll. Do you want me to roll it again?
No need.
Nice.
Let's see, looking on the wall, I think you just, notice parts of it are, like I said, some of the writing is like runes, some of it is other stuff, it's not all runes, it's all different kinds of hieroglyphics. Cedric was pretty much only able to read the spell-like runes, but you notice some of it is like ancient, I think, musical notes, like written out. Some sort of, what's the name for a song that's written for a funeral?
Oh,
A requiem?
yes, yeah.
Some sort of requiem.
That's familiar. I don't... Oh. You all have me worried. I'm afraid if I play what I'm reading here that something bad could happen.
What do you see, boy? Is it musical notes?
Yeah, something like that. It's like the cat god had a little song written for his funeral. But I'm also worried that, what do you think, Cedric? Should I just try it?
You have a gift and a talent, and I think when situations like this arise, you must use that talent for better or for worse.
Okay, fair point.
Take some
So I-
risks, Dante. Let's see what happens.
I slide around the hurdy-gurdy.
Sure, 1 second. I'm gonna go back to that center coffin, pull out my axe again. All right, go ahead.
Good idea. So yeah, he swings around the hurdy-gurdy and looks up at the notes. And first he quietly kind of like keys where they would be before he starts kind of spinning the wheel slowly and playing these notes, just very slowly trying to get the hang of them.
Is that Pop Goes the Weasel?
I was thinking, meow meow. What is it? Meow Mix like theme song. Yeah.
Oh, from what was that? Pop Tart
Meow
Cat? What
meow
was
meow
that?
meow 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 meow.
I want chicken.
Oh,
I want liver. Yeah, makes me
Yes.
please deliver. See,
That
I
would be
Let me
amazing if
read
you
the
started like
words.
finger picking that out.
I think it was like the Matlock theme song, like.
Whatever the theme song is,
Oh, I've got
it's
it.
not copyrighted.
Oh yeah, that was too close to Matlock. You're gonna get
The
copyrighted.
opening to Winnie the Pooh. It's free domain. It's public domain
That's
now. Winnie the Pooh.
Spells. All right.
Okay.
I think Cedric would be really impressed with the this little musical be able to see these notes and then like pick it out, you know. I think he should think it's really cool.
Awesome, yeah. And once you like really fully get the hang of it, you like play through it, you know, once like nicely. And I think it is like a sorrowful, like weird, jagged tune. Once you fully like kind of catch, you know, the melody and figure it all out, you play through it once with no mistakes. You hear like a droning coming from the shaft, like a deep like whir coming out of the shaft.
I don't think that's backup singers.
No, I think that might have been our deliverance. I'm going to go investigate this shaft. Still axe out just in case, but
So, suddenly the wind in the shaft is like almost stopped completely. It's very light, like the wind that was coming up from below. And suddenly you see something in the darkness way down there coming up towards you.
does it look like a shape, or does it look like a body, or does it look like a platform?
It looks like, yes, some sort of like stone-built platform with pillars and like pretty much an elevator, like, but a fancy, you know, imagine like Roman architecture, you know, built box with columns and kind of stone block floor, and no cables or anything. It magically just floats right up to the floor, and as soon as it stops, like the lack of wind ceases, and suddenly a huge gust of hot wind comes up from it stopping and like blows your hair up and, you know, kind of blows into the room.
Yeah,
That was weird.
that did the trick.
Well done, Dante. That was brilliant.
Agreed. That was extremely good work.
All luck. All luck.
Nope, just pure raw skill.
Yes, hand me that hurdy-gurdy, and I'll play a few notes, and we'll see if any platforms come arriving. I don't think you can play it after luck.
Okay, maybe that was a little skill. But maybe we should gather up some of this stuff and get out of here if we can.
I
So
agree.
the elevator does have a solid marble spiral staircase up to like the above level as well. So there is easy access to the surface through this new elevator cart that's arrived.
All right, gather what you can carry, and we can make our way back to the surface, safe and sound.
Should I send the ladybugs to scout?
Ooh, good idea while we're gathering stuff.
Yeah, very good idea.
Okay, my lovelies, you know what to do. Now be careful, come back to me.
And he blows in his palm, and the ladybugs all just take off.
Yeah, Cora's gonna be looking for spellbook, scrolls, anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a bunch of loot right now, so everybody's give me 1 sec.
Oh, man. No farmer in the no farmhand in the fryer.
There might be. Hold on. I'm not done rolling books yet.
Ooh.
We're not done rolling books yet.
It's the lore English Wilder. Oh, it's a bridged version. Never mind.
And this is after she gets married. They're not good.
Oh, look, she signed it. No, someone named Dave signed it.
just some guy along the line was like, I'm gonna sign this book. It's not mine, but it does have my signature. Uh-oh.
Oh, that one's not working. I'll roll it independently in a moment. Or maybe it's this button. Ooh, I saw a red potion.
Running back.
Alright, let's get to the good stuff. Treasure.
The treasures of my people.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Bunch of gemstones. Oh, we've seen that before.
Shit.
Ooh. And then also bejeweled scimitar +1. Alright, that's everything. That seems worthwhile. There's a lot.
We better not let this kid get that scimitar.
No,
After the way he
spells?
used it, right?
Oh, that's the other thing. Sorry.
You got-
Also, the black chest plate emblazoned with gold. It's definitely like golden Garfield, right?
Yeah. That's correct.
Just on the back,
That
it
is-
says, I hate Mondays.
Oh, God.
Beautiful
Perfect.
filigree.
Horrible, perfect. Horribly perfect. I love it.
I love the running jokes that occurred in tabletop games. Like you get stuck on something and you just go with it and you're like, yep, this is our thing now.
I don't know about you guys. I personally am very interested in that black chest plate.
Yeah, Cedric definitely just goes and puts it on.
Oh, it's quite heavy.
I can't move.
So that's a grimoire with 1 level 3 spell in it. We'll say that's the scroll. There's 1 more. Ooh, with 4 spells of level 1 and level 2. That's very good. And there's 1 more.
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy that there was a excuse I could accept in character to come in here, because I was not gonna just take like, well, we want gold. Like, that's not good enough. Like, oh, but how are these boys gonna survive? I was like, thank you.
Yeah, that was some really good persuasive work. I am very glad that we got your way for this.
Nice.
I
Cleric,
was like trying so hard.
cleric spells
Sorry.
up to level 4. That's right. So you get 1 level 4 spell. I'm going to say probably 1 level 2 and 1 level 1.
So we can't cast those to the appropriate level, or do we just cast them at a disadvantage?
If they're higher level than what you can cast right now, you cannot cast them at all.
Okay.
The ones that are of a level you can cast immediately with spell components and some time. Like 10 minutes, like ritual style.
What?
Or you can take some...
I look to see if I have any time in my garlic and herbs.
Oh, that was a good one.
Badoom. And then you can, alternatively spend time and money to try and copy them into your tome. And then, you can memorize them after that. So you basically just need to take, a long rest and spend a little money worth of supplies.
Can I detect magic as a ritual?
Yeah.
So can I just do that on all the loot? Is that gonna tell us what it is, or just that it has a magic enchantment? Do I
Yeah,
explore
it just tells you that if it is magic or not, and what exact type of magic it is, what school of magic it comes from.
I still think that.
Read magic is the one that identifies gear and so forth. But I'll tell you right now, that's one of the spells in the book, or that's the scroll. We'll say that first scroll.
Is detect magic.
Read magic.
Oh, read magic. Okay, cool.
Or let's see. No, that's one of the ones in the book. I'll tell you what all of them are when you have time. When you take a long rest and have time to look through them.
Cool.
But you can try and ritual read magic right now if you want.
Yeah, I would just see if any of the stuff is magic.
Alright. Let's see. So you take 10 minutes, you usually have to have spell components or spell components pouch or something. I don't know if you have that.
No.
Well, we can say you have one. We'll just say it's UD4 spell components pouch.
Okay.
For now, you can put it in your inventory. And then, yeah, you still make I gotta look at the Black Hack rules, but I believe you still make a ability check plus the spell's level to see if you successfully cast it. If you fail the ability check, you have a negative side effect. It's actually a lot more dangerous to do ritual spells.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
As a matter of curiosity,
Fail.
So when you say negative, they are all negative now.
What, the side effects?
Yeah.
Well, the way I have been doing it is I either decide you have a misfire, a reversal, or, yeah, a side effect.
Okay.
In this case, I think it's just going to make you glow bright blue. You just emanate a magical halo of light nonstop.
Oh, I seem to have made a miscalculation. Oh, good heavens.
And you're out of spell components.
What was that last part?
I'm out of spell components.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a bad.
Yeah.
You blew yourself.
Oh, I've blown myself.
Been so long since you blew yourself.
Keep Cedric blue.
That keeps Cedric. Oh no. Second blue guy ever.
All right. What's the move? You get in the elevator?
Yeah. Wait, you did you say that there were stairs leading up to the surface?
So
I kind of got confused on
Yeah,
that.
stairs going up to the surface that are on the elevator, or we could take the elevator deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the elevator will go down. The stairs lead up.
The elevator is built to access two entrances at once. One on,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It has a staircase inside the elevator cart. The cart is not really a cart as much as it's a giant platform, so. Do I need to draw a picture for you to understand?
Yeah, kind of. I'm really trying to visualize it. It's not working mentally for me.
Do we want to escape or do we want to keep exploring?
I say that we got more than enough of your riches hunting under our belt. Say we take what we've got and we don't take any more chances and get to the surface.
I agree. We still need to get to Ark City. And seeing how reckless one of these children has become, we probably need to find him some safety and medicine.
I agree with all that. I think you have to, as a wise man once said, know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I think it's time to fold them, my good friends.
Very true.
It's a big stone platform with like 4 pillars on it, right? Like this.
Okay.
Some pillars. See the pillars?
Yeah, they're good pillars. I love them.
You just wanted to draw this so badly.
I did not.
You're fuming with hatred at me asking you to draw these.
And then
I'm
I
sorry.
assume there's a staircase coming up the center or something.
Yes, exactly.
It's the spider
Okay.
story all over again.
Spiral.
Upside down pizza table.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I visualize it now. Thank you, Charlie.
Something like that. But it like spirals, so if you were to, like, let's say it went down in the shaft, and there's a tunnel here, and there's a tunnel above it, you can then go up the stairs and then exit that way as well, if that makes sense. And in this case, it just leads up to the ground level.
Okay, yeah, okay, I see now.
Are the bugs coming back before we go?
Oh yeah, ladybugs.
So yeah, the ladybugs return.
Oh, hello, my lovelies. How was your outing? Yes, that's all of you. Oh, tell me, is it a way out up there?
I mean, you can see the sunshine and the, and the sand and stuff, I think, up above.
They say it.
But what did the ladybug say?
Oh, is anyone waiting there with, is anyone waiting up there for us?
They say yes.
Oh, dear. Were they armed?
They say yes.
Did you see another way while you were out there? Or are we close to the way you saw earlier?
Sorry, what was that question again?
Squiggle, squiggle.
Did they see the way that we went, or the other way out they saw earlier? Was this what they saw?
No, this is not the previous way they saw it.
Well, there's good news and bad news. As we had gathered, that is the way out. But my lovelies say there's someone waiting on us, and they are armed.
Figures. Alright.
Venture deeper.
So yeah, one of the pillars, if you look, does have a large, like switch type rune, or like stone fixture in it that you could turn.
So I'm assuming we've got this stuff kind of piled up like here, or whatever. You know, like in the
middle.
on the platform, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'm gonna keep telling everybody. I think we should go deeper. The air down there, there seems to be air coming from there, so there must be some sort of passageway to the desert.
Cedric, could you ask Godzilla cows if they saw any more, if they know how many are waiting up there for us? Do they know an exact amount?
Well, it doesn't exactly work that way, my friend, but I can ask them if there were.
They can do numbers.
Right. You
Well,
like
they can do numbers.
Oh yeah.
Great.
I thought they just do yes or no.
I was just thinking you would like count up until they like say no.
Yeah.
no.
They do what they can communicate, but there are like 40 of them, so they can count up to 40. You know.
What's 7 times 933?
Man, these ladybugs are fucking smart.
I'm leaving. I'm taking them on the road.
Ladybug circus.
So he would, ask them, either he would do this, is there more than 5, more than 10?
If you're gonna say how many, and they have like, their basic method of communicating is they'll make a solid circle, and then a number of them will crawl out separate, so you can count them like pips.
Yes.
They send out a they send out a ladybug with 4 spots on its back.
Ah,
What does that mean?
well, it means that there's 4 of them. You can tell by the spots on the ladybug's back. That's what they're telling me. Quite clever, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is. Didn't think bugs were that smart, but well, fuck me.
Well, they're magical bugs, my friend.
A lot of magical creatures in the world, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So
4? I mean, I don't like going looking for a conflict, but
I say we can handle 4.
It could be friendly.
It could be.
friendly.
Let's not hedge our bets on that, but
They
At
may
least,
be throwing us a party.
They were
Wasn't
having a
that-
party last
yeah.
time.
they were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we were the party crashers. Let's just go with the assumption that they want to do us harm, and so we should do them equal, if not greater, harm than they would do to us.
I'm gonna hope they're not, but I'll pull out my flail.
We should always go into every encounter giving our potential opponents the best possible, ascribe to them the best possible intentions, I think.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I think that's very reasonable expectations to set.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Look
Now
at
we're
all of
talking.
us getting along. This is kind of
This is
nice.
Yeah.
I'll be happy to take lead. I say we handle them, I say we make them hurt if they decide to get in our way.
Yes, as I said, I'm quite spent from an arcane perspective. I do have a few tricks up my sleeve, but I think I will stick to the back.
You can throw things at them. A good old dart is, well, it's as effective as anything.
Oh, yes, and I have a few more little trinkets up my sleeve as well that I think could prove quite useful.
So
All right, so
what's the plan?
I think majority of us want to get out of here. It's
Yeah, I've pushed you off quite far, and if you are willing to dive into a known battle, then I will dive into it with you.
No, it's not a known battle. I think we misrepresented the situation. Let's not go bashing anyone's brains out first thing, as you're.
I think as soon as they see soup, we're gonna be in trouble.
Now that is a very good point. Perhaps we should hold Soup back in case there is a chance for diplomacy.
Is there anything in here, robes or cloth, that we could drape over Soup, make him just look like a normal traveler? You know, put a cloak
Yeah.
over him and a mask or something.
I don't know we would have to come up with a cover story on the back of that as well. Like maybe our hyena friend got killed down here, and we found another comrade already living down here, which
Hey,
isn't
Dante.
isn't entirely untrue, but also is a stretch.
Hey
Yeah, we
Dante.
have. Yeah.
You've been doing that little music, and he seems to like that. Do you think you could get him to play dead?
Soup?
Soup?
Do you know what dead is? you know, he kind of pantomimes a dead, like his tongue out with his eyes closed and his arms splayed out a little bit.
He just has that gigantic dog smile, you know? You just like see all his teeth and his tongue's hanging out, and he just like pants happily.
I'm just gonna come out and say I don't think that Soup's capable of like fooling anyone. I just don't think he has it in him.
Zuzu's gonna just laugh his ass off and totally agree.
We've got the skeleton costumes still. Well, some of us have pieces. What if we put him in one of those, and then we just, whoever came by said, "Oh, that's a weird friend you got there." We'll be like, "Oh yes, he's one of the children, but he's just got a growth deficiency, and he's getting really big. We're trying to find a doctor."
We call him Chowder.
Yeah. It's a cute name.
I mean,
I
I can
don't
try
know.
that. I'm not gonna stop you, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
it a
really
shot,
not buying
why
it
not?
myself.
Like, I don't
Soup,
think at this
I'm
point
gonna-
we have any bad ideas.
I'm gonna call the Soup and be like, "Soup, they want us." And I'm gonna start walking up the stairs.
Super follow you. Oh, Soup.
Shit.
Guess we're just going. All right,
Yep.
I'm going up too.
Yeah, following.
I can't imagine why your compatriots had betrayed you.
I want my 6 gold coins back.
What? From
You
who?
lost 6 gold coins? That's like 60 silver or something. How'd you do that?
You know, don't ask.
Wait.
I mean, I'm hella curious at this point.
Who? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm remembering now. Sorry. When I sleep, I forget things.
So,
Still think we should have tried to get him to play dead.
so what are you doing, guys? Come on.
Yeah, we're going
Right,
up the stairs.
Sounds like someone's going up the stairs, so I'm right in the hot in the heels.
All
I'm
right.
taking
Going
rear.
to confront those above.
So
Before we exit,
Would we have-
Dante-
Would we have like given us time? Because if possible, I would like to put on that black chest plate if no one else is going to take it prior to going up.
Yeah, go for it.
yeah,
Sure.
we can talk about
Of course.
who takes what in text chat after the session. or-
Sure. Yeah. Let's just ignore it then. Let's not get.
But for
into,
now, I mean,
you're right.
we can see. But yeah, there are other people who can use it, so let's just wait.
It's true. There are other people who can use it.
So right before we go up, Dante looks back at Dieter and Roscoe, and kind of gives them a stern look, and he says, "Don't go running off this time. You've got to be smart. Play to your advantage. Don't just rush in and start swinging. If you're not ready for that kind of fight, you have to hang back and strike when you can. Got it?"
Roscoe looks confused, but Dieter just nods. He like puts his, dagger in his sheath.
Thank you. Maybe he'll listen better if it's coming from a man. And Cora's gonna like hang back a little bit. She does not. She kind of wants like, okay, let's let Soup go up there and like let's kind of like I'll go up, I'll follow, but I'm not like in a huge hurry to get up there and with Soup right up front.
Sure. You go, or those that go up, I guess it's just Soup and Zuzu for now.
I feel like I'm right behind him,
Okay.
Yeah, so am I.
unless anyone is hanging back. I thought we were all going up there.
Well, it sounds like Cora's hanging back a little bit.
Ah.
Well,
okay,
I'll
never
go,
mind.
but I'll be like not. I'll leave a step. So that I kind of just to be like, see what's happening.
So it sounds like it's Zuzu and Soup in the front, and then Areti and Dante with everybody else trailing back a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Trailing back.
All right. So, you guys come up out of the hole. You find yourselves in the scrubby desert sand. You see ancient little kind of stone sand block building in front of you. It's obviously the buildings that were like behind the giant cat sculpture. Remember, you went in underneath a cat sculpture to begin with. And on the cliffs above, there was like some small buildings that are part of this ruins there. And you're guessing this is like the upper level. Like you can see one of them is a big circular tower with these little buildings. It's like where the moon shaft was, that you had seen from below. And when you come up, you see a few carts and like collapsed tents. It looks like there was a camp here. It's been pretty much cleared out. And you see a guy handcuffed, like a young kind of handsome man with a goatee, handcuffed to one of the carts, like manacled to it. And you see a merchant police guard like sitting next to him, kind of waiting. They have their backs to you though. And when you come up, they hear you. The merchant police guard is like a young guy. He turns and sees you, and he's like, oh shit! And then he's like, Captain! And out! And then you hear like other people yell from far away, like two voices. One of them's like, coming! And then he's like, you stop right there! And he holds a spear towards you guys.
On what grounds are you stopping us?
We're here investigating, tampering with the crypts. That's why we've arrested him. We didn't know there were people still down there. You're under arrest by the merchant police. And coming around the corner, you see two people, like two more merchant police guards. One of them wearing like, the captain's cloak, this like red cloak. And they come up, and the captain's like, "What's the meaning of this?" And the other guy's like, "They came up out of the hole, out of the crypt." And the captain looks at you and draws his sword, and immediately he recognizes Dante. And he's like, "Well, shit, the little liar, Songbird." And he's like, "Funny finding you here." And you realize that this is Captain Meerow. One of you.
Shit.
And he's like, last I heard, you got sold to Jericho. I thought you were a bony little pirate.
Well, it's a pleasure seeing you here, Meerow. Yeah, no, the stories are true. I did, but... Well, with this crew here, we won our freedom.
He's like, bullshit. I know you escaped. Everyone knows it. The entire city's looking for the Bone Legion. He like kind of glances at, the half torn up like skeleton shirt on Soup. He's like, everyone's looking for that Noel. You know he's a murderer.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen him murder anyone or anything.
Oh yes, that's right. He ate 2 children. One just a baby.
No. Look, he's been hanging out with us ever since we were freed.
Don't tell me
2 children here too.
Don't tell me he hasn't acted like a crazed demon the entire time.
Not at all. Look at him. He's wearing clothes. He's following us, hanging out with us. He's quite the. You just misunderstand his type, I think.
Well, defend him all you want. I finally have a reason to get what I've been waiting to get a long time. Revenge. You'll pay for all the things you've sung, little songbird. And I'm the one that gets to bring you in. You and your friends are definitely under arrest.
I presume there's no way that we could persuade you to overlook this little encounter, huh?
The captain's like, oh, I don't think so. There's not much that could dissuade me from getting this beautiful prize I've been waiting. This is a treasure just fallen into my lap.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Hold up. No one do anything drastic. Meerow, come on. You're a businessman. I'm a businessman. We've tried to do business in the past. There's gotta be a price. You didn't have to see us. We weren't even doing anything down there. We were chased down there. There was an assassination that sent everyone panicking.
Tell it to the magistrate. I'm sure he'll just sell you right back to Jericho. If he doesn't take your head for defiling a temple of the cat god.
We didn't touch anything! And Cedric kind of looks at all of us with our bags.
Everything just comes up. Here we go.
So
Before
I was
we
glowing before.
jump into battle,
Yeah.
So Dante kind of, he has his hands up, and he kind of like gives a little motion for Meerow, and he's like, Meerow, just come a little closer. Let me explain this, just you and me for a second.
well, hold on. I was gonna tell you a little action. Something happens before you're able to get to this point, I think. Sorry to cut you off. I was trying to say it before, but I think at this point the young man who is chained, like sitting on his butt, chained to the cart, kind of like stands up in a flurry, like an explosion of sand. And he has somehow gotten his manacles free of one hand, but they're still on the other hand. And he stands up and he jumps on like the other guard from behind and whips his manacles around his neck and like garrotes the dude, like pulling him back, like screaming like, "I'll fucking kill him! I'll kill him!" And like dragging him like out towards the desert, like away from the little camp they have set up here.
That's all I need to launch into battle. So that already's already moving.
All right, well, let's see here. This might be more of a chase than battle, because I think this dude's just gonna run as soon as he like kind of breaks free from the edge of the camp. But
Should we run?
we'll put some. Yeah, I say they're definitely gonna chase him. It seems like I feel like he like kicks the dude he's choking down like as soon as he gets to the edge of the camp and turns to run into the desert.
No, we need to take care of these guys because they know we're here. No witnesses,
I think Dante's just stunned watching this whole scene play out. He's just staring quietly with his hands still like in the froze position.
Yeah, and basically, Zuzu doesn't want to be shown up by already, so he's charging like right behind him.
All right, well you're chasing them. Like the guards start running. Like they go to run past you guys.
What are they gonna ask him to? She's like, Cora's like, come up by this point and see what like happened. Like, are they gonna go find him and see if we can join the party?
Alright, hey!
Okay, so
Zuzu!
okay, so all of the guards have sprinted after this one prisoner.
They're starting to, but like you guys are kind of in between them and there. Here, I'm gonna show you a map real quick.
Okay, if they're all chasing after the one guy, I'm probably not going to proceed. I just figured that not all of them would be running after the one prisoner.
You see that they all... Well, the one dude is like choked out trying to catch his breath, so he's not going. But everybody else starts fucking chasing this dude like right away, I think. Like the other two start running after the guy. Hold on, let me put you on the map here. This map is at nighttime, but it is the proper area. So you guys come up out of the hole. The dude was like chained to this cart here. This guy out here.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Was that who I thought it was?
but it's the same face. Yes.
He's been reincarnated 1,000 years later.
So he was like chained to this cart right here, and he stood up. He choked out. Not this guard. This guard is probably. There we go. He choked out one of these younger guards. This is Captain Meerow.
Got some nasty bags under those eyes.
Yeah, and so Meerow and this other dude behind him are like making a beeline this way out into the desert. This dude in front of the cart's just sitting on his ass, coughing, trying to catch his breath.
Honestly, I'm still kind of down to kill them because they do know we're here.
This is our chance. We can't fight our way through every encounter. Let's go.
Meerow says like, shit, like, wait, like, no, you're under arrest, don't leave. But he like is like looking hurriedly at the other guy running and like kind of moving that way. Trying to make a decision.
Why does it always do that?
Do what?
Every time I roll initiative, it says no attribute was found for at selected player, and then it rolls my initiative. 1d20 less than 10 equals 18, huh?
Oh, why did I roll for the guards? What am I doing? Thinking worlds without number. Cora and Zuzu get to go first.
Zuzu?
Zuzu's gonna be like looking at Cedric, looking around, and he's gonna just stay planted by Cedric and the boys.
I think we should leave. I just don't know how, I don't know what to do. That's what I would like to do, is tell everyone, like, we should go. Like, let's go.
Do you start going? Trying to get him to come?
I would try to. I don't think that I would go, because also I don't even know where I would go. Doesn't know where you know what I mean? But, like, maybe look around to see if I can find a place that looks like somewhere that we have a blue man with us, so it's going to be hard to, like, hide.
To the south of you, way down at the bottom of the map, you can see the cat statue and the cliffs. Like, just off map to the south is the river. I mean, there's that.
Right.
As a guiding.
But there's not like a little, like, alcove, like the place, where the lady was who was giving the church service, or like that, where there's just somewhere we could try and
like
hide.
That was all down here.
Yeah, we're on the other side. I'm all turned around now that I'm on this other side. We went through the middle. Yeah, I don't have anything good to do. So I guess I'll just say, like, let's go, and try to say, like, is anyone with me? Like, does anyone want to do this too? That's it.
Who's coming with me?
Still frozen.
So
until
the one guard gives chase, catches up to the dude. Meerow runs like 25 feet and he throws his spear as hard as he can at this guy who's running away. But he dodges it. Just barely. Like, the spear hits right between his legs as this guy just keeps running out in the desert. He does have a different, guard, like, catching up right on his back. Meerow kind of stops and turns and looks at all of you, and he's like, do not leave. If you leave, you will surely be executed when found. You still have a chance to just be sold into slavery. Don't make it worse. Be reasonable. And then he turns and he starts running off into the desert even more.
I've been promised slavery before.
All right, everybody else can go. You guys just
Say
gonna
we're
run
ready.
for it, or are you gonna fight?
I'll be honest, gang. Fuck these guys. God, yeah. So are these the only 3 guards that we've caught sight of? I thought you said that there were like 4 at the start.
There's 4 people up here.
There might be more people up here.
Well, there are 4 people here now.
Exactly. He did specify they were all villain or bad against us.
Okay. That was including this guy. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I follow now.
There's no time. Let's go. Come on. This is our chance. This is fate smiling upon us.
We're in I'm letting you guys choose before I do anything.
I think you see like Aretti's hand really grip fucking tight before he says, "Fine, run." And I think I guess I'm gonna hold. Okay, well. Let's see. We are. Did we already say which direction we're planning on moving? Did we say south or north?
Nobody said
I would
it.
imagine we'd run like this way
Yeah, with the river.
or this way.
All right, to the river.
Or like follow the river that would be heading east on this map, yes. And technically east in real world too.
All right, then I am going to move 30 feet that direction, but I am going to. Are we able to hold attacks in this game, or is that?
Yeah, we
not
did like basic readied actions, I think, last time.
In which case, I'll ready an action in case we're pursued to take a swipe at one of our pursuers.
Okay. So everybody kind of like has this kind of edge moment, and you all kind of just start running, right?
I think so.
Thank God.
All right, so you all turn to start running, and just as you do, the guard like tackles this guy, and Meerow catches up with him as well, and the dude starts screaming like, "Help me! Please! Help me! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Fuck the Black Candle! Fuck the Gulag Gang! Fuck them! I'll do whatever you want! I'll owe you my life! Please!" And then they like gag his mouth, and he's not able to keep yelling.
I think I have to keep going.
Zuzu, do your ears perk up when he says "fuck the Gulag Gang"?
Yeah. Yeah, I immediately turn around. I charge this guard.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, he's like finally starting to stand up, and just as he is, you like crash into him with an attack.
I'm seeing if anyone else is stopping seeing Zuzu do this.
I mean, Soup is gonna charge in, like just screeching and cackling. He's huge.
He's big.
39.
Nice. Hold on one sec. Oh yeah, how do you finish him off?
As he's getting up, yeah, it's just a hammer across the face. Just tears his face up.
Nice. Soup goes charging in past you. The guard that's like trying to, beat the hell out of this dude that they've tackled. The one that's not Meerow. Soup just like jumps on his back. And just starts like biting on his head and his neck for 3 damage.
Hell yeah.
And the dude just starts screaming. The Soup is just chomping all over his neck and stuff. Alright, is that a new initiative?
Mm-hmm. Again, a 0. What the fuck? 1d20 is less than 14 equaling 9. What? Oh, that's not mine. Wow, weird.
Alright. While Soup starts attacking this guy, this prisoner is going to turn and try and smash the guard in the face. But barely miss. Let's see, Korra, Zuzu, or Soup. Soup's just going to keep biting, so just roll real quick.
Yeah, Zuzu's probably first.
Ooh,
Hey, go
5
ahead.
damage from Soup.
Yeah, but the guy that Soup is fighting is still up with Soup on his back.
And then, yeah, I'm going to charge up and take a swing at the guard.
Alright. take a swing at Meerow, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I was taking a swing at the guard, the guy that
Soup is on top of him.
Soup's on top of.
Okay, yeah. I think you missed because you're trying not to hit Soup.
Yeah.
That'd be Cora.
Cora.
Sorry. Yeah, so I think Cora is going to look at, the people that she's with and be like, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but can we keep letting him do this?
We really fucking can't.
I mean, I just don't. This whole thing just seems like we made an agreement to run, and then I just can't. I can't go. I can't.
All right, you know what we need to decide right now? We need to decide if those who are a liability or an asset.
We can't leave him to die. He's a fool, but we can't leave him to die.
He can't keep doing this to us either. That's all I'm saying. We've got to stick together on this because
He's
we're
worse
not
than the
just
gnome.
here to fight his battles. Yeah, I'm not say take him and we'll keep Soup. This new guy seems strong. Just kidding. Yeah, so she doesn't want to, I don't want to run over there and into battle. It seems stupid. I think she's frustrated. I think she is going to, I don't think she's going to go. She's going to look at the Roscoe and be like, you can make your own choices. You've made it clear. So I'm not going to say what you want to do, but.
Oh, you mean Dieter?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Dieter. No, yeah, Roscoe, it's your turn to grow up.
No, I think
she's not gonna go.
He's quiet, still kind of like being reserved, but he doesn't go. He sticks with you guys for now.
Yeah, she's not gonna go. I don't want to go further away, but I just don't want to. I'm not gonna run over there.
All right.
So Dante kind of listening to all of this in his little party.
Well, the enemy gets to go first.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I did get a 1, by the way.
Oh, you did? Sorry, Cedric.
No worries.
You go too. What do you do?
Oh, you did get a 1. I put you as a 0.
Huh. Hot tip, you can always click your own initiative in the turn order thing and change it.
I think Cedric would say, like,
We have to stick together.
and he would run in.
Nice. The old man's with him. You could make it all the way in if you want. Further than that, you only went 45 feet. You go 3 more squares.
You won't get an attack that way, will he?
No, he wouldn't have gotten an attack anyway, though. You got your You got your tree bark armor on.
Yeah, I got some tree bark on.
All right, so Cedric charges in, bringing it to the guard's turn. Captain Meerow makes 2 incredibly quick attacks at you, Zuzu. And he is HD 5, so that is a strength defense roll plus what, 3? Because you're level 2? Or are you level 1?
I'm level 2.
Okay, so 2 strength defense rolls plus 3.
And do I get it? I only get advantage attacking, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Only on your dealer of death or whatever.
Yeah. Made it. On 1.
Yeah, 1 more.
Not on that one.
Okay.
I have to choose to use an armor before I see the damage, right?
I don't know. I don't think we ever played it that way, right, guys?
Nah, we learned after damage, which I think is fair personally, but
Okay.
Yeah, you can see what the damage is before you decide if you want to break the armor.
Yeah, let's see. What
Yeah,
the damage
select to
is.
break an armor on a 1, and then your next
Yeah,
hit, you have
He only,
24.
Oh, I'll just take the damage.
it is.
then.
It's like a game of the whole like black hack system is kind of set up to like kind of take bets in combat, or not take bets, but rather like take like little tactical, hits here and there. So yeah, you definitely want to like gauge. It's all about gauging how much damage you want to take versus how much you want to block.
Mhm.
Always rationing out your little meta currencies. Okay, so yeah, he does 2 damage to you. The other guard is just gonna try and hit Soup because Soup is all up on him. So Soup will defend. Do I not have Soup's sheet open? Alright, Soup defends successfully, which brings us to Dante. What were you doing, Dante?
Sorry. So Dante, again, after hearing all this, seeing all this, he slowly approaches with his bow drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, so it's 30 feet. So I can move 6 squares.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and he shouts out, Meerow, I told you didn't have to go this way. It still doesn't. You can stop now. You can stop chasing me. Let us all go. Never see us again. Or we can get a little more messy. But it's your choice. You know I've never wanted to do this. And then he'll let go his bow shot, but he's purposely trying to miss. So he shoots like just right over his shoulder and lands like behind him over here, just to kind of scare him. And he's just trying to like kind of, I guess, intimidate him, but also maybe like charm him in a sense or sway him.
Okay.
I don't even know if there's a role for it. I mean,
are you trying to get him to actually do a certain thing? What's the intended outcome other than just him having
just giving him an
roleplay
ultimatum
reaction?
to see. Yeah, just trying to give him an ultimatum to see the roleplay reaction, really.
Okay,
To see which way he chooses.
You don't need to roll anything. You're just role playing. He just looks at you with a very serious look and holds a gloved hand up to his mouth and whistles loudly. You see a crow takes off from the other side of the tent up into the air, and his horse kicks up out of the sand and starts running towards him. Ready?
Ah, man. Already is gritting his teeth. But we've committed, so hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh, this is good. Unfortunately, I am just out of range to be able to do anything this turn. Which is very unfortunate. So I'll just use my full movement. And while I'm running, I'll say, if anyone can kill that fucking bird, do it now! And that's unfortunately all I'm able to do. End turn, baby.
All right. Don't forget you can attack nearby with your...
Yeah, that only goes up to 30 feet, and my 30 feet, he's literally 5 feet beyond my attack radius.
I see.
It's very unfortunate.
I think that's a new round, right?
Yeah. Yay.
Another 0. I don't think I've rolled a 1 ever.
All right. The dude that is, being chased after, I think is gonna go first again. Try and smash the guard again in the head. And he does. For 6 damage. Again, I think he's still got like that one handcuff on. He just like whips the other one hard like a nunchuck and happens to just nail the guard in the temple, and the dude collapses into the sand face first, with Soup just still chewing on his shoulder and his neck.
So cool.
Reddy's gonna complete his movement, get up here, and he's going to be taking an attack at the captain right here.
Okay.
He said he was an HD5, so that's +3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. And that is going to be 2d6. Unfortunately, that's just 5 damage total, as my headhunter axe comes in, maybe takes a chip off his shoulder, but nothing more than that.
All right. For 5, you said?
For 5.
All right. Who's next? Cedric, Cora.
I mean, Cora's just exasperated, but also like she's committed to the majority of the members of the party. She's just like, you know, Dante, this guy is like wants to kill Dante, like, and eat him or something. He loves him in a bad way. So she's like, if he's willing to risk himself to do this, like, that's fine. So she'll just kind of like move up where Dante is, as she's afraid he is the one who's going to get taken away, and just like steps up to him and is like, well, if you're willing to do this, then I guess I can't say I'm not. You're the one they're after, so here we go.
All right. Cedric.
Cedric would kind of square up for battle, and then like, "Oh, forgive me, Captain," and he would kind of flick his wrist like a sleight of hand thing, and he would have a tiny acorn, and he would throw it close range at the captain.
Oh, snap.
And you look like a tree. That's so cool.
You gotta make a dex check, right? I don't know if it says that in the description.
It says throw it.
Yeah, so it's like a thrown attack. So make a dex +3. What's your dex?
Is Cedric not a wizard?
My dex is 12.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Oh shit. The acorn like falls and goes rolling across the ground, and a little sculpture of a tree like made of stone grows up out of it, just like immediately.
God damn it!
Oh, was that your last one?
Oh no!
It was 1d4.
Oh!
Wow, dude, I'm really sorry.
Dang it.
Now I feel bad.
He's cursed.
I am so sorry, dude.
Oh, it's all good.
No, guys, he's really mad. I can tell.
Honestly, deservedly so, because that.
No, not really. He's not. I'm teasing.
Andy and Julie are gonna be like messaging later, and he's gonna be like, "God damn it, that fucking acorn!"
God damn acorn.
Fuck this game! I hate this game!
Well, you guys just got a bunch of other loot to replace it, so.
Very true.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It was there to be used.
All right. Nice try, Cedric.
Meerow.
Meerow, his horse is gonna charge further in. He is gonna turn and split for his horse after making one final swipe at Zuzu. So Zuzu defends strength +3.
Nope. Oh, that's going on the armor die.
He like makes a huge thrust, and he's like, tell Dante this is from me, and he like stabs right at your like chest. Do you have a shield or something? How does your armor break?
Some of this, it like lodges into this scale mail and like rips a couple scales off,
Nice. And then, yeah, he runs for his horse, and jumps onto it. That's all he can do this turn. He can try and stop him. Pull him off his horse or kill him first.
Kill the horse, maybe.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up to him, and I guess... I mean... Can I attempt to grapple him off the horse?
Yeah, sure.
Would I make like a strength check?
Yep, strength +3. I'm gonna say do it at disadvantage. I don't know if it's any harder to pull someone off a horse. I think it's just as easy.
Isn't your like maul designed to like do that as well with the bill hook?
I think that's meant to break through armor, right? Pierce
I don't
shield.
know if... I mean...
Either way.
I don't know if I could really, I mean, I don't know. I think this is a better, more sure, if I make this, I'm probably going to get him off his horse, and he's not going to run away. The other one, I'm probably going to hit him, or I'm more likely to hit him, but I don't know. I think this one, I'm going for it. Made it.
All right, so you jump up and grab him and start pulling him down from his horse. Did you use movement to get over here? You did, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think until you're able to like move away, I don't know if you're able to fully pull him off, but you like have a hold of him.
Cool.
He's like
Yeah,
he's,
if
like,
anything, I was
restrained. He
thinking I like sprinted, run, and jumped at him, you know, and I'm kind of like on the back of his horse or something.
Yeah, you're like kind of being drugged. I feel like if the horse keeps running though, like you and him are just gonna slide off. You know what I mean?
Yep.
New initiative.
Yep.
Hey, I got a 1.
Soup just keeps eating this dead guy. All right, Zuzu, you still have hold of him. If you want to like take movement, we'll say you're first since you kind of are in the middle of the action. If you want to take movement, you can take half your movement and like pull them off the horse.
Yeah, we're gonna go like right behind Soup with him.
All right, yeah, you drag him off the horse. You both kind of like topple into the sand, and you just like kind of crawl backwards with him, you know, barely making your way back up to your feet, but just like still dragging him from under the armpits. Do you want to attack him or do anything else?
Oh yeah, I can attack. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Like, well, you got him held. You can try and hit him with the other hand or stab him with the other, you know?
Yeah, I'll do a one-handed attack on him then.
All right, yeah. Take advantage.
Oh, sorry, I didn't modify that. +3.
That's all right. Doesn't matter.
I still made it. And
All right.
5 damage.
5 more damage on him as you, like, drag him. You cut into him as well. Oops. All right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of shout out, "This is your chance, Dante."
How's that bird looking, if I might ask?
The crow
Yeah.
flying away into the sky.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think the only person with ranged options right now that could catch a crow would be Dante, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not taking much time. I'm saying, Dante, you need to kill that bird right now.
Dante, hearing these two yell different things at him, you see him just kind of raise his bow He fires it off, trying to take out the crow.
All right.
Any modifier to that?
I'm gonna say do it at disadvantage. It's really far away.
All right, so submit, and then we'll do another one. That's a miss, so it doesn't matter.
Your arrow arcs past it, way high in the sky.
And that's his turn.
Ready or Cedric?
Cedric, if you've got anything you'd like to do, you're free to go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to step up and swing. Fuck it.
Nice. Kill him. Kill him with your wizard staff.
I miss.
Yeah, he just knocks your attack away, I think, with his free arm. Areti.
All right, Already is going to run around to the horse, and he's going to take an attack against the horse.
Whoa, okay.
X card. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. If Lauren was in this game, she would X card you right now.
Okay, and if that is the thing, then we can X card right here. I'm doing this for a very practical reason.
I have no problem with it. Kill the fucking horse.
No. Go ahead.
Kill,
Yeah.
kill Flicka.
I want to go to Europe and eat a horse steak. Go ahead and kill it. I'm just kidding. I do love
9
horses.
damage.
I love horses.
I listen. I, as a player, don't like killing animals, but this is just a smart decision.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I come up with the headhunter axe, and at a single swipe, I feel it cut through the neck, deeper, 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 until the entire horse's head is also again removed from its body.
It's like mid-run, and the body part of it just like skids into the sand. You know what I mean? And blood just kind of flies.
Yeah, it definitely splatters me something fierce.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good heavens!
He's decapitated a horse. Holy fuck. It's dark.
Yep.
All right.
And I glare at Zuzu. That's the end of my turn.
That's your prisoner.
I think prisoner already went. Didn't he kill the guy at the beginning of this turn? Or
I
is
think
that-
so.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I think so.
It was just. So it's Cora.
It's actually
No, sorry, it's
enemies.
Meerow.
Enemies
Yeah,
turn.
Meerow. Keep forgetting he has actions.
He's gonna scream out, "Popcorn! No!"
Oh no! Oh no!
Butternut.
Yeah, better stuff. I love horses. So I think man, I think not knowing what to do, he's just gonna kind of take a step back and hold his hands up and then just be like, whoa, hold on here, we can negotiate. My crow has seen you. He's on his way back to Sarkhan to report to Didymus. He's the detective that's been assigned with finding you.
I don't know if I can hear from this far away.
Oh yeah, sure you can. You're only, stone's throw.
Okay, tell me when it's my turn.
He's gonna be like, let's be reasonable. Like, we don't have to do anything crazy. It is now actually your turn, Cora.
Okay. That's why I said that. I wasn't like.
Yep.
Okay, so she is gonna look at Dante and like her eyes are gonna be huge and be like, "Fucking Didymus!" Like, oh, that Didymus. We gotta do something. And she's gonna try and get up there, I guess.
Well, you could try and get the crow
now
skull
she wants him
too.
to die.
I don't know if you.
How? I don't think I have any ranged. I don't think I do.
Didn't they try and give you darts last time?
No,
I think
Cedric
my
got him.
darling brother took them. So yeah, unless there's like something I can throw, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
I will try.
You can pick up a rock.
I will. I'll be like, I mean, I kind of think that she's desperate at this point. Once she hears Didymus, like, if I can move closer to it and throw it, it's probably pretty far away now.
Yeah, make a dex at disadvantage.
I will.
Let's make a deal. Gets hit with a rock.
Oh, I hope he does. Okay, Dex, you said? Got it.
Uh-huh.
Here it comes.
Mm.
So close. I did the disadvantage thing, so it's on there twice. Did it do it twice, or did I not?
It did.
Yeah.
It ruffled its tail
Thank you.
feathers, but didn't hit it.
So close.
All right, should we have a new turn order, or should we do a role play before we do another turn order? Or are you just gonna keep? Is anyone gonna keep attacking?
I personally, I think this roleplay is going to end one way regardless, so I'm happy to do that.
Your
I think
choice.
Cedric. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell. I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna yell out. Recall the crow or you die.
Too late, my friend. He's too far gone. He won't hear me.
Well, then I think we are being reasonable.
And Cedric like flips his staff around, like to swing at him again.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. Oh well, we're still in combat then.
Yep. New turn order. One more. Soup's on the prowl. Soup's on, baby.
Oh, he can go eat that horse now.
He immediately does that exactly, ignoring everything else.
I imagine Roscoe is just like horrified by seeing this horse get killed. Poor little boy.
He's probably eaten plenty of horses. You gotta imagine. Think about the fact that medieval cities, like the most common, shop is a butcher shop, and
Sure, but how many horses do you see get beheaded in a single swing?
not maybe in a
I think if
single
I saw
swing.
someone do that to a cow, I would be like horrified, even though I eat hamburgers a lot.
For sure.
The realities of medieval cities were that the streets were literally flowing with either shit or the blood of animals,
Blood.
and just smelled like rotten meat constantly.
Why couldn't you tell this story earlier when no one wanted to go through the shit?
It's true. Poop management was like the biggest achievement in like human, history. That's like what put us into the next fucking took
Yep.
us out of the medieval era.
It was actually one of the things Napoleon was obsessed with, was sanitation.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to be obsessed with.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Anyway. Roscoe's just like dinner.
I'll be happy to take my turn first, unless someone else would like to.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Well, second burst same as the first.
All right.
Nine damage.
He's gonna break his armor. One of them. Stumbling backward, you just like smash his shield. It flies off of his arm.
Yeah, I'll go next. I guess Zuzu's gonna walk up to him and crack him.
All right. It's a hit. You break another armor. His helmet flies off. He like drops to his knees, like rocked from the kind of force of the blow, even though it didn't actually cut him. Soup is eating a horse. Cedric or Areti?
You skipped Dante too.
And I already went.
Yeah, I already went. Dante and Cedric.
Dante, you want to go? You go forward. You're welcome to. Cora, have you gone?
She goes last
That's
again.
0.
Yeah.
I think I got a
Which
0
fit?
too.
Dante.
Dante got a 1.
Yeah.
Cedric
Andy,
got a 1.
Cedric,
Yeah,
you
you
did
got a
get
0.
Cedric. You did get a 0. Are you rolling it from your character sheet, or are you rolling it from your token?
I'm rolling for my token initiative.
Weird.
So Cedric has a 0. So me and the prisoner have 1s.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So yeah, Dante reaffixes his bow, points it straight at Meerow. He lets go an arrow, and as it's flying, you just hear him kind of whisper, "I didn't want this to happen." And he's level 5.
Yep.
And that arrow zooms right by him again and just.
All right. Who else has yet to go that got a 1?
I think that. Oh, your prisoner.
All right, yeah, he's going to charge over and he is going to tackle him. Just like full on shoulder tackle him in the face. Oh, and it lands for 2 damage. They kind of roll in the sand for a minute, and the prisoner guy ends up on the other side of him.
Mm-hmm.
Does that bring us to Meerow?
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna be like, "Stop! Stop! Mercy! Mercy! Take me prisoner! Please! Don't kill me! Please!" And he like throws his sword out into the sand as he like kind of rolls around on his back trying to get up. Please, don't kill me. Which brings us to Cora or Cedric.
Cedric?
Well, Cedric is sick about this, but he realizes this is part of being on this team. Is, you know, he has to do his part, and he's like, I'm sorry, and he tries to throw a dart right in his fucking eye.
At point blank.
Stabs himself with a dart.
I grabbed the wrong end.
You throw it right into your toe.
I'm sorry, I don't know how darts work.
Roll the wrist, Cedric.
Shit. I was hoping you'd kill him. I don't want to go up and kill him. But she also does not want to have to go back to Didymus. She's so mad. Like, we could have been gone away, and now she's got to hear his stupid name. So can I get all the way up there or no?
Let's see.
Is that...
You can go 1,
I know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Yeah, you can get right up to him.
like here or on the other side?
Yeah, either one.
And she's gonna go up and she is gonna be like, look at everyone and be like, this is like, I'm only doing this for you. This is, we gotta get out of here. You gotta promise me. I can't go back. Didymus, he's the one who put me in there in the first place. And she goes and she's gonna try to softball swing this dude's face in
Oh my god.
with her flail.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, guy, except for I'm not, because...
Well, roll advantage because now y'all are ganging up on him.
Okay, so I do, okay, sorry. Melee attack.
Yep, with advantage.
Okay.
+3.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't... Oh my gosh, sorry. I think I don't know, and then it tells me what to do. Okay.
That's a hit.
There you go. Barely hit him. Thank God.
My gosh.
Thank God for that advantage.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, God.
All right, you smash into him for 3 damage. His nose immediately goes bloody and like he spits teeth out.
Jesus,
My heart wasn't in
this
it.
is so brutal.
I know. You guys are
Have to
murdering
commit.
him.
Have to commit, gang.
You kill his horse, you kill him, you kill all his men. These kids are just watching you guys do this. By the way,
No.
wasn't someone's belief something about an example?
Yeah, I'm not saying, you know what? After that belief has changed.
We will address that.
I think you've earned an experience point for that because you were playing against your belief. It's so choice. I love it.
I feel like I have been very challenged to do anything that Cora wants to do. I'm just like so frustrated right now that this is what I'm having to do.
I'm sorry, I do this as a dungeon master. I definitely like to throw a lot of it's constantly something new and it's always something bad. So just get used to that for a while. But then when the
Well,
moments
Cora is frustrated. I'm fine.
when you guys get the moments of respite though, they're really nice, I promise.
Oh my god.
Is
Wow.
it a new turn order?
I don't think so.
Just role play it.
Where are we?
That
Yeah.
was Cora, end of the turn order.
I mean, if you want to kill this guy at this point, you are completely ganged up on him. He has 15 HP left. Soup, in fact, gets bored of the horses when he sees the ganging up going on, and will also join in with the
Pack
butt.
tactics.
And Soup will fire his rifle for the first time right into the dude's chest.
The muzzle's pointing the wrong way.
But he's like,
Himself in the face.
he's definitely like holding it wildly, like the shoulder piece is not up to his shoulder, like he's just kind of doing it wild and crazy. But he does hit the guy, like grazes his shoulder, blasts him pretty good, but also barely misses Zuzu in the process.
Cora's like, come on in, boys, get some of this. This is what we do now.
So it doesn't take long. He just starts, he's crying and begging. Like he's literally just like, please, please stop, please. And he's just all bloodied. Who is anyone, I'm assuming Dante. Are you going to make a coup de grace, Dante? What do you do? Like, yeah, let's roleplay it. Dante, what do you do? You see everyone just like has this guy in the position where he's begging for his life and can finish him at any time. I want to know what Dante does because you have the most history with this man.
Dante is frozen in fear, and he just drops his bow, watching this all, and falls to his knees in the sand, and kind of like clutches his sides for a bit, even throws up a bit, and just lays there.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so when he starts begging for his life, does anyone finish him off?
I wouldn't mind removing his head from his shoulders. If
Yeah,
someone else wants it, please go ahead.
So I've,
Zuzu's gonna crowbill him right in the back of the head when he's like looking away.
Cedric also pukes about this time.
the prisoner guy just falls down on his back, like panting out of breath when he sees this. He's just like, thank the gods. And he just kind of looks up at you, Zuzu, and he's like, I owe you a life debt. I owe you. At your service.
There's no doubt.
Yes.
But know this, I was once a slave. Just because you owe me a debt means very little.
I can't say the same about you and owing us a debt. That was reckless and selfish.
You put us all at risk. And Dante.
Areti is leveling his axe at Zuzu's neck, and he says, give us one good reason why we don't leave you behind right now.
Everyone stop. Stop bickering. That's not the time for this. These men did not deserve this. They are people like we are. Right now they deserve to be remembered and sent on into the next realm in peace. We can discuss our differences when we get to Ark City.
When you say that, I think you notice that Roscoe and Dieter are quite literally picking through the pockets of the other two corpses.
Let's get out of here so this massacre wasn't for nothing.
I stow my axe, spit in the dirt, and start making my way to the river.
The guy is like, wait, what are your names?
I'm gonna turn to him and say, remember you owe Zuzu von Moxie.
Zuzu, right. I am Awa.
Well, Awa.
He just
I
like,
shall know more about you.
yeah, he just
But not now. We must leave.
he just rolls with it. That's all he has to say. He just starts following you.
I think we're just gonna look at the people that she had just had this meeting with before and just look at them and be like, well, we just following him again then, I guess.
We're not following him.
Yes, is it okay, Zuzu? Can we leave now?
You see Dante just starts strolling off towards the river, playing the hurdy-gurdy, just a very solemn, quiet song.
Oh yeah.
and Zuzu's
A
just
tear
falling
kind of
behind him.
rolling down his cheek.
You know Soup is following that.
I mean, Cora would feel compelled to go to Dante, like if you know what I mean, like if he's just to like try and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I was trying to do what I thought I was supposed to for you. I didn't know what to do.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you okay?"
I will be. I just need some time.
Well, I don't know much about you, but what I've seen so far, you're a special person, and I'm glad that I've got to see what you can do because it's inspiring.
Maybe so. And he just goes back to playing. The song from Little Nicky, yep.
All right, so yeah, we fade out with you guys hiking off into the desert under the hot sun, following the winding river to the east, I believe. Yep.
Yeah. If there is any chance that our boat is still there, I would have looked for it.
It's gone. You go check.
Mm-hmm.
There's rubble of some broken boats. You're not sure if it's yours or not, and other boats. Every other boat there is gone. There's just like, all signs of the party from the night before, the tents, everything just completely gone, except for like the kind of collapsed encampment you saw up top, where the merchant police were checking things out. But yeah, so we fade out with you heading off down the river. Let's do our end of session council. Good job, everyone. That was
that was a
so
good
fun.
session. That was so fucking good.
it was a lot of battle, I know.
Heavy. Very heavy.
We've been doing a
Oh,
lot.
I love it.
A lot of battle sessions, but
So fucking good.
Yeah, you guys are so much fun.
who got some goals? Who got some beliefs?
I'm just gonna drop both of those.
Already, are you saying you got belief XP?
I don't really know if I have got belief XP. It was being challenged in a way, but I feel like I'd already kind of been like one of my philosophies is like, if one person is a danger to the party, they should be cut off. But that hasn't happened yet, so I don't know if that deserves a belief point.
Are you talking about like at the end here when you kind of got in Zuzu's face about him running off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that scene. Zuzu, did you apologize?
Nope.
It's festering. I want to see it really blow up into something or like into a bad decision by someone. Personally. What does everyone else think? XP or no? I don't think
we need to see a little bit more.
Yeah, not yet. You're very close. You're like
fine by me.
You're teeing it up. You know what I mean? You can maybe even evolve it now that you've really teed it up, but it's up to you. I think it's good as is too. Goals though, you did make it out of the crypt relatively safely.
Yep.
Relatively. One of us got injured, but they got healed. They're just a little poison heart.
Yeah.
His own fault.
Your goal
So
doesn't. Your goal doesn't say that others will make it out safely, just you. So
it's true.
Yeah.
I'll give you an XP for that. I'll take the hit for one of the other party members. Did you do that?
Definitely not. I haven't gotten scratched.
They haven't seen that.
I will indulge my vices. Ooh, I'm interested to see how that manifests.
That's still something formulating in my mind. But I was like, ooh, that would be good. Hasn't happened though. No opportunity.
I will make an enemy out of someone, but I feel like it needs to be someone in particular.
I'm feeling like that enemy might be Zuzu. It's certainly gearing up towards that.
We'll see.
I mean, personally, I really, really fucking hope not. But like in character, ooh, it's starting to feel like that direction.
I'm interested to see where it goes. 2 barbarians, 1 party. Too many cooks. Too many barbs.
Yeah, I really
many
like
cooks,
it. I love the
too
subplot
many
of the tension
cooks.
between the savages.
Yeah, I like
All right.
it. Let's see.
Cora?
Cora, I will find common ground with one or more of my fellow boners.
I mean,
I think she's got
hating
it.
Zuzu.
I
Maybe
don't even know if
common.
it's that.
just teasing.
Wanting to kill Meerow because of his, he's the one.
Yeah, totally.
He's the one that put Dante or wanted to put Dante back in, and he's,
Mhm.
working for the guy that put you in. I would really like to see that more in like next session. Like you did start talking to Dante a little bit there at the end. I wonder if your connection to Meerow will get brought up. But also you guys haven't really got a chance to question the other guy at all yet, Awa.
Yeah.
So there's that. Those are all good goals for next time. Connect with Dante about Meerow and Didymus. Find out X from Awa. Those are all good goals.
Yeah.
For next time. Anyway,
Get the kids out of the tomb alive.
the common ground one, I feel like it's so close, but I don't know if it's XP worthy yet.
For sure.
Next time though, or evolve it, for next time or whatever. But you're very close. Get the kids out of the tomb alive. You definitely did that in XP there.
Yep.
Yay.
Almost
Barely.
didn't. Barely.
I almost want to give you 2 because have you had
There's
that
2
for
of them.
Have you had that for a few sessions?
No.
You made that this session.
I believe so, yeah.
Either way, I just feel like this turn of like, kind of Dieter being a little like pushing back, and like now they're being little shits. Like Cora's tried so hard to be motherly, and like there's such a turn, but you still got him out alive. I'll give you 1 for now. But anyway, I just really liked how that happened. Very interesting.
Oh, it's just typical. Like, oh, I'm trying to take care of you. Like, mom always eats cold dinner, right? Like, you assholes.
All right. Find a new spellbook or scroll. You did that too. 1 XP.
Yep.
Cora, let's see. Belief. Meeting the needs of others
Ooh.
outweighs meeting my own.
I tried really hard to do that. I mean, I feel like it's good to feel challenged, and I felt very challenged. I really did not know what to do in so many situations.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah, give us a
Yeah.
good example of when you think maybe you did an XP worthy situation of this, because I definitely think it came up a lot. But
Well, I mean, just beginning, like going in, not going in there, and I don't know if it's like meeting their needs, but like going with the group, I guess, is kind of what I'm thinking more of. Like, okay, like you guys have convinced me to go in here and fight this thing, and we'll do
Yeah.
it because I'm one of you. And then again with running, like I want to run, I want to go, I want to go, and here we are again in the middle of everything.
What I think is more interesting is that you kind of went the other way also, though, when like
Went against it.
yeah.
Oh, that's so true. I love that.
Because you were like, fine, like let him fucking fight, just go. Like I'm not.
Being a person is like spaghetti.
I'm not gonna help. Like I think you said that right at one point. Like he's gonna find out by himself.
Yep.
Yeah, and then once everyone else was going, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna like,
And then
let everyone.
well, you also went against it again, even more so when you're like.
When I heard him, I don't know.
Well, you were like, I'm not gonna attack Meerow. Like we're gonna run. And then as soon as you heard Didymus, something that applied to you, it was like personal. You're like, oh shit, now I gotta take care of my own shit. Like fuck.
I love that.
Fuck running. Fuck what everyone else is doing. Like I'm gonna go. Fuck these children seeing me kill someone. I'm gonna go kill this guy.
But if anyone asks, she's like, I was trying to save Dante, y'all. It was all about Dante.
I'm gonna give you an XP for that one, but I definitely am interested to see what happens with you and Dieter next time. Like what he questions you or talks to you about this.
Well, she started it in the session too, because she was dead set on not going in that room until the idea of, do you have money to get these kids safely home? And then she's like, oh shit. And all of a sudden she like.
Yeah, good job on that one. I feel like, if you could evolve that one too. Think about it. Because next session,
Really fun.
I feel like Dieter's gonna come calling and be like, so, like, you want to act like my mom, but then you also like murder. Like, so is it okay to kill people or not? Because I want to.
Absolutely.
I want to kill people. Father, I crave violence. All right.
Yeah, and I don't know about. Yeah, I think that's cool though. I think that I'm close. I don't think that I set a good. Well, actually,
No,
my actions did set a good example for those who need one, which was the people that need. I was just trying to say Dante. It's all about Dante.
I'm
But I don't think I'm right. I'm good.
I'm gonna say you did not get number 3, but you did play against it. I don't know if it was enough for XP. Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe next
No,
time.
it's cool.
But it was really good. Either way, I'll give you an XP for the first belief for sure.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Dante. My survival comes before anything else. Do you think you got an XP for that this time?
Hard to say.
I don't
I
know.
did
if you
start watching out for the kids there in the end, and I tried to bargain with Meerow's.
True. Yeah.
Y'all's thoughts, though?
I feel like you definitely got your first goal.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give you an XP for that. Let's see. I learned about how Cedric harnesses magic, please. I'll confront already the next time he bashes magic. Since I know there are 3 of us in the group. You did that a bit as well. That came up. I want to see it come up more, though.
Mm-hmm.
What does everyone else
There's
think?
also one way down at the bottom I forgot to throw up there.
I'll keep Cora's kindness and healing me, keeping an eye on the boys and her. I'll repay Cora's kindness. Nice. Yeah. How did you repay her?
I don't think that one's fully played out yet.
All right. Yeah,
But I just want to make sure it was. I forgot to add it to the list.
I am so interested in trying to find a way to fucking drive a wedge between Dante and Cora now. A stunner. Because I feel like they're growing close, and now there has to be like some dark secret reveal or something. I want to make everything bad for every character. Are you guys getting it?
Mm-hmm. I'm well aware.
This is just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No one's friends.
Yeah. Let's see. Where were we? Dante. I'll make it out of the cat grip, so you got XP for that. I'll make it back to Arc City. Not yet. Learn about Cedric and confront already. Yeah, so you're close on that confront already one. I feel like next time you guys will get to roleplay a little more. It was a lot of battle.
Oh, certainly. We had more things to focus on, which is why I didn't jump at the chance to do that. Sorry, gang.
Cedric, I'll get a new spell in my book. You didn't actually copy it into your book yet, but you got a new spell book, which is close enough, so I'll give you an XP there. You can copy them in next time. I'll smooth over my magic use with a ready. Not yet, completely.
Nope, we haven't really had the talk. I'm waiting for the right, like a quiet campfire night.
I'll make a new friend. I don't think you got, but next time you could change it to I will befriend Awa or something, or I'll learn about Awa's background or whatever, you know, I'll gain Awa's trust.
Yeah.
You have a chance to make a new friend. I'll use the ladybugs to give the team an advantage. I think you definitely did that. You were aware you were walking into people up top. So an XP there.
Yeah.
I liked that. I liked using the ladybugs dots for counting.
I love the lovelies.
Because at first I was like, you only have like, let's say 40 ladybugs, but then I was like, wait, they each have like between 2 and 6 dots depending on what kind of ladybug they are. So they could technically count up to in the hundreds.
But they can't count one.
Nope. Well, there's single dot ladybugs. There's no dot ladybugs. I believe in friendliness, a good-natured attitude, and the power of positive thinking can overcome any obstacle. We must keep the team together at all costs.
Played into them both well, but not against them.
Yeah. I'm interested to see Cedric, you like helped murder a man.
Yeah, I think he's not, like, he threw up. He's not happy. And I also feel like he did get a little bit out of his element. Like,
Yeah. So think
like,
about that for his beliefs for next time. How he's like, you know, thinking about that now, like what he's thinking internally.
I would say that entire confrontation in the end went against the whole friendliness and good nature will solve a problem, because it certainly didn't. The power of incredible violence solved that one.
Yeah, he tried to surrender and you still killed him. So I'm curious how that affects his beliefs for next time. Maybe even, you know, your beliefs can be about yourself as well. Keep that in mind. He can be like, I'm a miserable murderer.
I think he's just gonna come to realize was naive, maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That he's in these situations. This is a much more complicated. The world's a much more complicated place than
Yeah. Very interesting.
his little bubble.
Ooh, things are getting really juicy, everyone. This is like where
They
everything's
are.
gonna open up in a million ways, I feel like.
Mhm.
The greatest fortune to be found is one made through hard work or diligence, but one found in luck and the depths of the desert. Interesting. You definitely eventually got everyone to go back in the cat cave, although it was more Already, right, who like changed everyone's mind in the end
About what?
Yeah,
about
I mean,
going in the cat god room.
Me? What?
No, so I don't.
Wasn't it Already who was like, I've changed my mind? Or no, was it Cedric?
No,
No,
Or, I mean,
Dante.
Dante,
No,
rather. Sorry, yeah.
I
Yeah,
did not change my
Dante.
mind. I went with the group because I was like,
Either
if
way.
we're all going there. We're all going in there.
It ended up being Dante, the one who was like, let's go in. Zuzu, did you put that bug in everyone's ear? I don't know if it was XP worthy, but it was good. Good job playing on that belief. The gardens in the desert need to be expanded and reclaimed. The cults will die only then. You have too many beliefs, Zuzu. Y'all.
I know. I gotta take. I'm taking that first one. That
2 beliefs, y'all. I know. That's right.
first
I
one,
like
thank
it. I appreciate it. It's just like so much for me to remember sometimes. Thinking as life is commonplace can be justified. I like that one.
this is the central one for me.
I feel like number 3
that third one.
will come up. Yeah. For
Well, I think I acted on that.
number 3,
Yeah,
when?
with him threatening to take us back and enslave us again,
Mm-hmm.
and like, I don't know, that and finally the Gulag gang. Like the reason that I wasn't willing to, that I had to be convinced to leave, kind of first off, was because this guy had threatened to like turn us back into slaves, and that the Gulag gang, yeah, was the thing that kind of like put it over the top. But
Yep, I'm gonna give you an XP because you definitely made a decision that changed the course of the story. Like everyone was ready to leave and you charged back in. So,
Nice.
but now let's adapt it to be a little maybe more specific to the Gulag gang or the Black Candle or to Awa himself.
mhm,
Dial it into those because now you know it's gonna come up.
mhm.
Or also into the Merchant Police was a good thing too. Because you guys killed Meerow or whatever. Alright, good job, dude. Zuzu, convince those present to become a part of my exploration venture? Not yet. We'll see next time, though.
Mhm.
I'll find another treasure to share with the others to help bind them closer with me. That's like after the treasure you found today, right? Or are you talking about the treasure that you found today?
I was talking about the treasure. Well, I did this before the session. I did
Copy.
this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I should apply
Yeah,
to
I
this
did
one.
that before I even knew we were gonna go back into that room.
Alright, you take an XP. Everybody got a lot of treasure. And ended up being okay with that. You didn't make already pay yet.
No.
Whew. Alright, that's a lot of goals to get through. Good job, everybody.
Mhm.
All right.
That was great. Good
It's
job,
alright.
everybody.
This
So
is
fun.
this is
Oh, it's so intense.
I just want
I'm
to
finally
say
level 2.
everybody real quick if I might. I just want to say this is why please next time only show 3 goals and usually 1 belief because it just takes way too long to get through all of it when we recap things. You can have more, and if they come up, then you can drop them. But try and like maybe keep a backup note or like a future goals, etc., and future beliefs.
Sure.
Like I mean I'm fine with you having like 3 to 5 usually, for the goals, but try to keep 1 or 2 beliefs. Anyway, either way, everyone did a great job. That was cool. I'm really excited to see what happens next time.
Certainly.
Yep. See y'all next Monday.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna roll character level up and then hop off.
Do it.
Have a good night.
Night,
Fine.
guys.
Congrats on your
Bye.
level, everybody.
All right.
Night.
Night.